Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to today's stream. And yeah, today we gonna continue our story in the special atomic heart event.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, so last time we played for the, let's say, first 2 hours. And today's plans is to finish the whole... Oh, return the special guest, Robuska! Oh my god, I want Robuska. But anyway... Today's plans is to finish the whole event, so I guess we're gonna spend a couple of hours here, but honestly I'm not sure how long gonna be this event. I think it's 15 parts, and we are like in part what? 5, so yeah, we're gonna do like 10 parts today. So yeah, let's go! A different definition of hero. Cute! It looks like from this platformer game. What was called? Cupheads, yeah. A really similar style. I like that. A lawyer soldier with a penchant for full language and deep fried critters. Let's see. And yeah, it was everything alright up to the last part when everything kinda scrapped, so let's see what's gonna happen. The trio follows left into the exhibition hall main gallery. It is a horror show of destruction and violence. Broken robots lie among piles of collapsed rubble. A few surviving scientists have holed up in a far corner. Yeah, it looks like a mess. Wright is arranging a few round white objects on the floor.
What's that on the ground?
A defensive perimeter of pulse mines. These will temporarily stun robots, but are harmless to humans.
Lev delicately lowers the scientist's corpse down on the right side of the gallery, where a few other corpses have already been set down, covered in hastily torn white cloth. My god, this is so awful. Left and right then glance at each other and nod.
You shouldn't be here.
We found a survivor.
Following the young visitor gestures, Wright spots the writing cocoon of the still struggling scientist.
Understood.
Wright approaches and brings him over to the other survivors. Meanwhile, Left approaches a nearby control terminal.
Attempting to reassert admin privileges over exhibition hall controls. Attempt 16. Failure.
Oh my god, attempt 16.
Please do not panic, comrades. Help will arrive shortly. A special operations agent will take responsibility over evacuating you safely. The malfunctioning robots may resume their assault at any time. Please stay behind the defensive perimeter.
It's interesting because we have this all, let's say, malfunctioning robots, and we can remember that everything started somehow with, let's say, Nora, It was like some kind of lines of codes that shouldn't be there, so interesting. I still think that this is something about this program that they want to release this something 2.0, but let's see. Oh, what happened?
Is that another haywire robot?
Oh no. The twins unite and float into the air.
No hostiles detected.
The sound's getting closer. Get ready to fight.
Crispy critters. I should just blow this entire door to bits.
Whoa! That was intense. The explosion set smoke and dust flying in all directions. The young visitor found their hands in front of them, trying to get a clear view. Who is that?
I heard. Don't tell me some kind of critter caused this.
Out of my way!
Oh. The figure in the smoke kicks something metallic. After the blast settles, the exhibition hall is filled with the sound of metal skidding across the floor. Is this main character from the Atomic Heart game? You know, the one that you play as a player?
What good is a lock like that, Charles? Just to keep idiots out?
A tall, broad man toting a gun emerges from the billowing smoke.
Who is this?
Doesn't appear to be a robot anyways. And I don't think he's gone mad like that scientist.
Are you certain of that? It looks like he's arguing with his glove.
Don't be so testy, Major. As long as I'm here, those locks won't be any trouble for you.
His hand is called Charles.
They wouldn't be able to stop me even without you.
I hope the other hand is called Leclerc. But anyway, it's kinda interesting that, you know, the twins are the main characters in this event. I mean, the characters that we can get. Because I would think that this guy as a main character in the game would be the character. But I guess the twins are probably more interesting based on the Reverse 1999 content. I don't know, let's see. And hello, Mashitko, welcome.
I don't deny that, but I could have contacted the twins and asked them to open the door instead.
Why didn't you tell me that before I blew it up?
I didn't want to interrupt your fun.
Thank you. The twins exit their alert state and slowly descend from the
What
air.
happened? And what the hell are these kids doing here?
The man looks over the three of them as he passes. Then he walks over to the twins, brushes some debris off his shoulder and pats his chest.
Codename P3.
P3. Okay.
And his trusty companion, Charles. We were informed about an incident at the
Charles on
exhibition.
P3, let's
Our orders
go.
are to bring a swift end to this
Leclerc
situation
on podium.
and omit any scandal that might hamper the launch of Collective 2.0.
Oh, Collective 2.0. This is what I was talking about earlier.
In other words, Dr. Sechenov sent us to assist you. Now we just need to find out who did this.
Understood. Dr. Sechenov has confirmed that this was a targeted attack on the Collective 2.0 launch.
Huh, that's obvious. Anybody able to hack into the exhibition's controls has got to have some serious backing. Lots of people resent the boss, think he's in the way of their own ambitions.
I kind of wonder if this is actually the main character from the Atomic Heart game, you know, with the his voice and everything, or if that is, you know, first-person shooter. Then if we knew how he looks like, I wonder. Banana Charles?
Like Molotov, or any of the various enemies of the Soviet Union.
Molotov. That's the man who shook hands with Dr. Sechenov in the lecture hall.
Thank you, thank you. Have a nice day.
Hold on. You mean he actually showed up? Where's he now?
Comrade Molotov left in a car shortly after Dr. Sechenov's speech concluded.
He sure made a quick exit. All right. Thanks for the report, ladies. You can stand down. I'll take care of things from here.
We have not received orders to conclude our mission. These survivors still require protection.
I've got that covered too. Charles, give me the data on our survivors. Start with those kids.
P3 opened his palm towards the young visitors. The tendrils in his gloves swirled and snapped. Their movement seems almost like they were snatching information from thin air.
Ah, this may cause a predicament.
X covered the name tag on his chest, trying to hide his identity from the machine gaze.
Gentlemen, we are scientists from abroad who were invited to participate in the summit. Your database might not have information on us. I think it'd be better to introduce ourselves directly. My name is Vertin. This is Mesmer Jr., and that's X.
The glow tendrils seemed to slow, almost as if they were thinking.
She's right, Major. I have no data on them. Though I can tell that those two haven't been polymerized.
Not polymerized. Crispy critters. Hardly see that these days.
Perhaps it's better to focus our efforts on searching for and rescuing other survivors.
I also noticed that their names don't appear in any available immigration records, and that they were only added to the guest list for the summit earlier today.
You mean they snuck in?
It has to be so interesting from Atomic Hearts and Reverse fans, if they are players who, you know, both love both of these games, to see, you know, this guy talking to Vertin.
It would appear so.
P3 lifts his gun to his shoulder, looking over the trio with suspicion.
Major.
So we've got potential spies at the site of a complete disaster. Teenage spies. What do they stoop to next?
It's not like that, Major. Please, allow me to explain.
Where should I send them, Charles?
That's complicated. Perhaps the Juvenile Justice Committee, or a counterintelligence agency.
Any ideas, X?
The signal here isn't great. Maybe your glove should check again?
That isn't funny.
We should run.
Concurred.
The three of them make a break from it. P3 immediately gives chance only to stop with annoyed realization. It's pretty interesting. I thought we're gonna be, you know, like fighting next to him, and it's kinda appear like he gonna be our enemy or something.
God, can't get any info if they're dead. Hey, twins! Help me catch them. Alive. We'll each take one. Got it?
Oh, and the twins gonna be also against us. Interesting.
Understood.
The twins fly after the young visitors. Left quickly catches up to Mesmer Jr. and reaches for her
Take
arm.
this.
Oh. X turns around with his hand raised, like he's about to throw something. Oh. He opens his hand to reveal a teleport disc, flashing the devilish green at the twins before activating it. Oh yeah, teleport disc. I forget about it.
Made you look.
Whoa, that was really light. As soon as the word leaves his lips, a blinding light envelops the trio. Then just as quickly as it appeared, the light vanishes, taking the three visitors along with it.
Was that magic?
Yep, so in his word, there aren't teleports. It's good to know. It's really good to know. Home of Forgotten Memories. You can see that a lot of these events are without fighting and more, you know, like story based. That's interesting. It's something a little bit different than from the game, when there is like 50-50, you know, like the main chapters. A flash of light materializes in empty space, sending three figures stumbling into a vast golden plane. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful. Oh, wow.
We should be safe out here.
Mesmer Jr. glances back. There is no one behind them.
Was that an earthquake?
I doubt it.
No. There's something big coming from the exhibition hall.
A massive robot with a long, wiry arms and a spherical head appears. It pauses in place and begins surveying the surroundings. Its head rotates in a full circle as it completes a through scan.
What is that?
In the song, the massive robot seems to lock onto them from afar and starts bounding toward them at incredible speed.
Looks like things are about to get even more dangerous. But hey, good news. There's a building over there.
Yep, I definitely gonna like the X character from now on. X points to the distance where an old apartment building is just out from the golden fields.
Let's take shelter there.
They crouch down in the tall wet and scurry toward the building.
Quick, get down.
The apartment appears to be abandoned. The back gate is weathered and worn, and the surrounding wall is overgrown with vines. The three hurry over the doorway as the giant robot's footsteps grow louder and louder. They slip inside the building. They press their ears against the door to listen to the sounds outside. Oh, that was loud. And once again, the sounds beyond the door fade. The giant robot seems to have passed by them, but the three of them are still holding stiff, barely breathing.
I think it's gone. For now.
Beautiful clocks in behind. I think in my family house we have some similar to this one. That was pretty cool. I wonder where it is right now. Oh, interesting. The tension finally eases. The three slump to the ground, leaning against the door.
Isn't sending such a supersized robot after us a little extreme?
Maybe. X waves his hands and start looking around their hiding place.
Neat interior. Smells lived in. And traces of mold removal on the walls.
Gaining a bit of resolve, they begin to explore the empty building.
But where are the residents? This place feels strange. It's almost like...
X open a red refrigerator. Thankfully there are no metal tangerines inside, only packaged food. Unopened tins of cooking, bags of sugar, unused butter. Yeah, this is pretty interesting because, you know, when we are looking at this world of Atomic Heart, there is, you know, like this high-tech world, and this looks like, you know, some little house somewhere at the countryside or something, you know, the place when kinda time stops, you know.
No sign of any robotic technology in here. And all the food is untouched. It's like this house has been isolated from the outside world for years. And yet...
The young visitor looks around, taking stock of items strewn about the house.
Plow, 3 oil pastels, and an assortment of strange alarm clocks. A few syringes, and a bottle of men's cologne? These things don't look like they belong to a family, but rather a dozen people or so, with their lives all mixed together.
Interesting. A bit some place that is actually, you know, out of this time. Some people somehow gather here for many years.
There's some personal effects in here. Letters, family photos, and...
Oh,
I started recording. Come on, Mama.
Chirper. Hello.
What's that sound? It's coming from this pocket watch device. That journalist we met, Maxim, he had something like this too.
Yeah, and he has a lot of that.
Don't worry. I'm recovering well here. All of us comrades in the ward do what we can to help each other, so we can overcome any difficulties.
Don't forget about me, Mama. I really miss you, Papa. It's already been a month.
I remember, little squirrel. The next time you visit, remember to bring that doll with you. The one with the pretty floral dress on the balcony.
The pocket watch falls silent.
Were they the owners of this apartment? Where did they go?
Yeah, it's interesting. It kinda seemed like her mom and dad were taken, you know, against their will from this house or something, that the child was hiding here or something.
Not a clue.
There's all sorts of things on the balcony, but the doll isn't here.
Oh, and who are you? From behind them, they heard the sound of a gun being cooked. X is about to turn when a shot stops him in his tracks.
Don't move. Put your hands up first, then turn around slowly.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is this guy that was on the trailer. They carefully raised their arms and turned to face the person behind them. A tense old woman is Brian, a brand shining a shotgun.
Please, don't shoot, ma'am. We're just...
Call me Tamara.
Tamara. Hello, Tamara.
Foreign kids. A rare sight. The last time I saw misbehaving kids was before the plague. It's a shame so many lives were cut short.
What happened there? But also, I wonder if this is the character from the game.
What'd you do to anger a Beliash like that? Steal its H-beams?
The old woman examines the three of them closely.
Oh, I see. You're those unknown variables Xena was talking about. All right, tell me what happened. Don't they tell you to obey your elders where you're from?
The young intruders look at each other, other instant silence. Finally, X steps forward.
Allow me to explain, Madam Tamara.
They still don't believe that X has this something on his head. It really will
And
turn
that's
out
what happened,
badly.
ma'am. I swear, everything we've said is the truth.
I see. Just another group of foolish kids caught up in a conflict they shouldn't have been a part of. If I take you at your word, that is.
Yep.
But branding 3 kids terrorists and sending out a Beliash to stop them? The people in this country have gone mad.
Probably.
You have my sympathy anyway. But I have more important things to do than babysit. Considering your situation, how about you hide here a little longer? When I'm done with my work, I can send someone to help you out with the orb head outside.
Okay, but honestly, looking at the Vertin, Mesmer, and X, they don't need babysit.
But all this is a memorial for the good folks we lost to the plague, so don't touch anything.
Aww. The three exchange glances.
Or you can always leave. God knows I won't stop you.
We'll accept your offer, ma'am.
X cuts in before Mesmer Jr. can finish her sentence. He shoots her a sidelong glance, as if it pleading for her to follow his lead. Mesmer follows his gaze to the shotgun in Madame Tamara's hands.
Not like we can confront the Beliash with just the 3 of us. Might as well stay put for now, right?
It does make sense. We'll stay and help you, Madame Tamara.
Then you're smarter than I took you for. Relax, I won't hurt you. Come, look.
Ring! An alarm clock starts ringing. Tamara turns to the assorted collection of clocks in the room and quickly singles out of the source. She approaches the clock and shuts it off with a sigh.
I think of this place as a memorial, although it doesn't commemorate any heroes. Just everyday people.
Everyday heroes.
Like the one who owned all these clocks.
It really reminded me once again of Life is Strange. And the photo that Max taken, you know, the everyday heroes.
They
It was cool.
belonged to Olga Sokolova, a 23-year-old nurse. A very jumpy, anxious girl, but honest. Taking care of her possessions takes a lot of effort.
And another alarm clock starts ringing from somewhere in the room.
Patient number 28 needs their medication.
Tamara's hands waves through the forest of alarm clocks on the windowsill. Sorry. With ease and shots of the rating timer.
Why did she need so many clocks?
Probably to remind her of every patient that she, take care or something.
Olga was terrified of forgetting all sorts of things. She'd set her alarms to remind her to administer medication, shots, you get the idea. But it wasn't enough.
That is so funny because this is exactly what I'm doing in my, personal life. I have in my phone like a million different alarm clocks to just remind me to different things I need to do.
In the end, she went to the hospital too, leaving me with this mess.
This one looks the oldest.
Oh, it's really beautiful. The yellow color is really nice, and it's not that often that some, items has this beautiful yellow color. X picks a children's alarm clock made of old yellowed plastic.
You're right, that was the first. It'll ring in just a moment. It's why I came here today.
Everyone points down, waiting for the little alarm to ring.
Happy 20th birthday, Sasha.
Aww.
You can turn it off now. Her daughter isn't around to hear it.
Oh,
The plague
my
took her,
God.
just like so many others. 20 years old. How time flies.
That's so awful. I kinda wonder if the Atomic Heart, like the game, they also only speaks about this plague, or this is something you can see in the game, but that has to be so awful. Tamara picks up a broom leaning against the corner of the room.
Kids, come give me a hand.
The young visitors follow Tamara to another corner of the room, one that seems entirely different in style.
An entire wall of tools. Looks like whoever lived here liked making things by hand.
Hello. Yeah, I was actually able to get twins, let's say, by accident, because I kinda get them off stream, and it was like really early into the pull-up. So yeah, I got them, but by accident.
That's an understatement. There's a basket under the workbench full of all kinds of toys and electronic parts. Andre and Vanya loved tinkering with those kinds of things.
That's cute. Tamara starts sweeping with one hand and pulls a few rags from nearby plastic bag, with the other handling them out of the young visitors.
All right, kids. The sooner we finish cleaning, the sooner we can deal with that hunk of metal outside. Maybe I'll bring a few robots over, to show my old friends how much our country has developed.
The three of them each take a rag and approach the walls of tool.
Is this why you've been keeping things just the way they were?
Yeah, I kinda heard that that's, like the first actually character that is for this archetype, and that's kinda funny, but I guess there has to be, like the first character. Everything has to start somewhere. But yeah, I still not spend much time playing with this character with Queen, so yeah, I'm not still sure how they worked, but we're gonna learn, I guess. Tamara sweeps up the dust under the bench, then stops to massage her lower back.
This isn't really their home. I just moved their things here. Like taking a snapshot of their former lives. A cenotaph for the dead.
And while we're talking about that, she was, you know, like trying to give a massage to her lower back, and about that, I had to start going to the, you know, like a swimming pool because my, you know, back starts hurting so bad. I guess it's because I'm spending so much time in front of PC, you know, with the job and streams and stuff. But I start walking to the swimming pool and it's better. It's better.
I'm old. And the older I get, the more I recall my past memories. Everyone moved on so quickly. I couldn't bear to throw anything away. So Xena called it stupid. But she didn't stop me either.
Tamara empties her dustpan. She flips open the calendar hanging from the door.
At the height of the plague, none of us would say it. But we all wondered the same thing. Is humanity doomed?
It's awful.
But even so, no one gave up. Everyone kept on stubbornly surviving, as if we could outlast the whole disaster, outlast the sun itself. Whatever it took to see our lives return to normal. We would say, who better to withstand the harsh winter than us? We would help each other, encourage each other through the hard moments. We let the flames of our most fervent hopes warm our hands. We kept telling ourselves, don't cry. If we sow our seeds today, we'll reap a bountiful harvest in the future. But some never saw the spring.
Mesmer Junior lowers her head. She keeps on wiping the same spot on the glass cabinet door, even though it's already sparkling clean. You are talking about the one from the newest update? If so, then I have to admit that I didn't look too much about anything from the update yet. So yeah.
My condolences.
To be honest, after so many years have passed, even the grief has faded.
Oh, that's sad. But also, look at this cute robot in the background. I kinda saw him earlier, but now we can see this robot and he looks so cute.
But once in a while, I find myself thinking that the happiness we have today is something they'll never see.
Tamara walks over to the workbench and picks up a picture frame. Oh, cute. In the photo, there's a man in greasy overalls hugging a young boy who holding up a robot. This guy looks like the one that we met, you know, with a lot of these clocks and stuff. Maybe this is him as a older or something.
If Andre and little Vanya were still alive, they would have been overjoyed to see a world covered in metal machines. And Vanya's mother, Rosalia, she would have been happy too.
Mesmer Junior looks over at Tamara and sighs. Her breath fogs up the glass, but Mesmer Junior move on and starts wiping her somewhere else. Tamara sets the picture frame back down.
Strange.
It has to be so sad for her to live in the place filled with, you know, all of that memories of the people she knew that are no longer there. That has to be so sad.
What is it?
Mesmer Jr. lifts the picture frame.
We saw this person at the summit.
Oh. So, I was right? I'm not sure, but maybe. Let's see, the logic behind the nostalgia. Purpose can be sustained by either love or hate. And I can see that we're gonna have battle in this chapter.
You
In
mean
this part,
little
let's
Vanya?
say.
Are you sure?
And I have to admit that I find a little thing to make my Leilani even better, but it's actually broken, so I'm not sure if I should use it, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to have most powerful Leilani in the game, but yeah, you will see in the few minutes.
That journalist we met, he called himself Maxim.
Yeah,
He
I
had
was
the same
right.
scar on his forehead.
I thought he... After things settled, I tried to check in on Rosalia and her family. They were already gone. So Vanya is alive, and he became a journalist. I'm happy he made something of himself.
I found something else strange. These documents seemed out of place here.
X-Lays out of series of technical files. All of them seem crisp and fresh, not like a yellowed papers and books elsewhere in the hut. That's really interesting. There is something happening here that that Tamara doesn't know about.
Having made a cursory glance, they seem to concern the robots we've encountered so far, including that big one that chased us here. See? Take a look at these schematics. Tell me this isn't that belly ash thing.
But why would anyone keep these files here? These look like highly sensitive schematics.
A seemingly abandoned location close to the summit venue. It makes sense, wouldn't you say, Tamara?
Yep. X passes the page with the Payless schematics over to Tamara. The old woman thrilled a moment ago, now finds herself looking over the files. Her brows furrowed, and soon her confused face turned shocked.
Wait, I recognize this handwriting. No one writes a ya like this, except little Vanya.
Oh, so Vanya is probably actually alive. The room falls silent at the revelation. The old woman shakes with emotion, prompting Mesmer to reach out to comfort her, but Tamara starts again with renewed confidence.
We should discuss this with a friend of mine. She'll be able to help us understand what is going on here.
A friend?
Who is that friend?
I contacted her as soon as I heard you come in. But don't worry. I'm certain she'll be able to answer all your problems.
Who is this friend? Because from your answer, that actually depends a lot. If you're gonna say like, oh, the twins, and we have problems, but yeah, I doubt it. The young visitor's attention is soon drawn to the window by the deafening roar of engines.
What is that? It looks like a flying house.
Yep, she kinda looks like Baba Yaga. That's right.
Tamara, clear the way.
The wooden hut begins its slow descent into a courtyard, but before it even reaches the ground, someone hops off and slams her way through a window and into the building. Oh my god! Why everyone are so aggressive with walking into the location like that? You can use the door just like that. A cloud of dust rises, blowing in from the outside, while the trio cough uncontrollably. A figure steps out of the haze.
The quantum computer was right. Look what I found.
That's Baba Yaga. I get it.
Faraway land.
Hello, Mrs. Yaga.
I'm glad you didn't kick them out, old friend. Well, why would you? They do look like good kids.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna try to work with Baba Yaga to stop robots. I'm not sure what is actually the universe, but it's pretty cool. Shocked to find that the intruder is an old woman, the young visitors stare at each other in silence.
The name's Xena, but call me Granny Xena.
Oh, it's
That's
Xena.
all you need to know for now.
So she's the one that they're talking earlier. Good to know, good to know. After Tamara walks her through the findings, Sina takes over the documents and starts reading. Her face grows more serious as she turns the pages.
These files outline a way to circumvent the Collective's firewalls.
Ooh,
It's a sophisticated exploit. Huh, he's no amateur.
interesting.
With this, Maxim would be able to take control of the belly ashes and activate their combat protocols. If what I'm reading here means what I think, then Comrade Sechenov is in 6 layers of deep shit.
No.
He's in trouble. Why?
Because our little Vanya is likely the one who lifted the combat restrictions on all the robots, which means this chaos wasn't just a bug in the system. It was targeted.
Actually, I didn't expect that. I thought that it was all did by this Sechenov guy. I didn't expect it to go other direction around,
Then
you
mean
know?
that he could be the one that sent that giant robot after us.
I figured it would have been that P3 guy, or the twins.
Yeah, same.
Taking in the preponderance of evidence, it's a good bet that Maxim is the one that orchestrated the robot's attack on the exhibition.
It isn't just the robots. He's also got his hands on the schematics for Sechenov's thought device.
Oops. Then X, you are probably in not a good situation.
Does that mean he might have tampered with them as well?
It'd explain why the scientists up there are all going nuts.
Do you think he intends to seize control of the entire Collective 2.0 network?
Oh, so it's actually the character from the Atomic Hearts. That's cool. That's really cool. The old woman puts down the files and grabs the frame from the table.
I knew this little project of Sechenov's would wind up with everyone insane or brain dead. Politician, scientist, journalist. No one is meant to have that kind of power. But it seems our Vanya already had a screw loose before he put on that thing. He could be plotting something far more dangerous.
He was such a sweet boy. Why would he want to destroy this place?
Huh. Yeah, that is a good question.
Whatever his reason, we can't let him get away with it.
I have some
Our
ideas,
goal
but I
is
don't know.
clear. We must put a stop to him.
I kind of wonder if that's actually gonna be him that's gonna be bad here, or it's gonna, you know, go into another direction with some plot twist or something, because this situation is pretty messed up.
That's easier said than done. We don't have an army, we don't even have weapons. How are we going to get to Maxim with a single shotgun between us? But I get the feeling you can help us with that, am I right?
You're a smart kid. But what I've got probably still won't do much against an army of robots.
Don't sweat it, Granny. That's where I come in.
We have our incantation, we are fine.
What are you planning?
X looks around and snaps his fingers.
To do what I do best. Improvise.
Nice.
Dear me. Where did you find all these things?
You probably don't want to know. X totes a bundled tablecloth and spills out its contents over the table. Clogs, gears, butter knives, spray cans of lubricant amid a menagerie of other knickknacks. He tilts his head and winks at the old woman.
I collected them from the other rooms. Don't worry, we'll return whatever we don't need.
My god, he's so sneaky, like, oh my god.
You little gremlin. You'll return the rest. And help me clean up after this is over.
You little gremlin. Let me drink some water because I can feel that I have something in my throat. Okay, it should be better.
Are you telling me you plan to upgrade my guns with this load of crap?
Yep.
I'll buy it. Now show me how.
This is a pretty badass granny, you know. X lays out several old guns and starts working on improvements alongside Granny Zina.
This should work. Give this one a try, won't you?
Thank you.
I fashioned an electromagnetic accelerator to the muzzle, as you requested. You take care of the rest, X. Wait, what's that you added to your gun?
A music box. It happened to have a component I needed, and as a byproduct,
Music
we'll
box.
get to enjoy music while we fight.
Oh, in which game there was this music gun? If that was on Cyberpunk, or it was in this other GTA type like games. Saints Row, I think. Saints Row was the third. I never played any of these two games, but I heard something about them, so yeah. Oh my god, and that's gonna be classical music. That's gonna be so interesting. Yeah, this granny is really a really cool type of granny. X winds up the music box and allows it to play, and sweet melody escapes its chiming mechanism. That's gonna be pretty interesting if we're gonna fight while the classical music gonna play in the background.
Why did you pick that song of all things, boy?
It's a pretty good song.
I didn't. It was already programmed into it. Why do you ask?
What do you what do you guys put in this music box if you could choose to? I wonder.
Oh, it's nothing really. The melody reminds me of my daughter.
Aww.
Is everyone geared up?
Armed to the teeth and ready to take out some robotic trash.
Oh yeah.
Just please, keep the fight away from this place.
We would try.
Hold on. Maybe we should decide on a plan first.
A plan?
My god, why everyone coming out and into the places with explosions? Use the door! A grenade is tossed into the open space to draw the Baylash's attention. As soon as it explodes, the killing machine charges toward the old lady like in a hunt. Oh my god, look at this!
You wanted a plan, didn't you?
This is an amazing team. I love that. Oh yeah. And yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna have Paper Heron in my team for now, because the way he makes Leilani better is absolutely crazy, but we're gonna see, because Paper Heron is kinda broken, but yeah. So I guess this fight's gonna be not gonna be that long, but yeah. Oh my god, what is this song? It's like the mix between some EDM banger and some classical music. That's really interesting.
This robot is programmed to follow a certain attack pattern, but you're not. Improvise, kids.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna improvise. Let's try to
You're more than just scientists. That much is obvious. You're crazier and bolder than you look.
Right?
There's a thin line between genius and madness. We tend to skip rope over it.
My god, what is this song?
I'll take that as a compliment of our mental alacrity, Granny.
You kids remind me of my daughter.
X and Granny Zina would be such an epic duo. Now I would love to see more of them.
Enough pep talk. Let's take this hunk of bolts down.
Yeah, why not?
Let me easy lah. Relax. Oh, right. And that's that. Crickets and fireworks. Hey, don't resist. Monkey blade.
Yep, that impromptu is actually so broken with paper heron. But I guess we're gonna be able to focus more on the plot, I guess.
How do you like that?
Zina lays her foot on the pallet of Bailas, her shoe sizzling against the heated metal.
You're as wild as ever, old friend.
We're safe for now. It should take a while before Maxim sends another of his murder bots after you.
Where crazy and genius go hand in hand, yeah?
So, what's next?
We find Maxim and stop him before more people get hurt.
And ideally, we'll clear our names as well.
But what is his idea? Maxim
First,
idea?
I think I'd like to let Maxim learn how it feels to be on the receiving end of one of these metal monstrosities.
Huh?
X approaches the Bailash interface and connects to it with his thought device.
Clever. I wouldn't mind having a big angry metal puppy on our side.
I appreciate Maxim leaving behind those documents. It's made it much easier to replicate his hacking exploits.
X is so extremely smart.
Fantastic. Now let's turn on this speaker so you can communicate with us.
It's this type of guy you would give him, I don't know, destroyed keyboard from your PC and he would be able to change it into some functional car with some apples and a little bit of tape or something.
Communicate with us. Like Nora and the twins?
Fat chance of that. A Beliash doesn't have that kind of processing power.
Processing power. But that can't be the sole factor, can it? The twins appear to have more processing power than Nora, and they even claim to have an emotional expression module.
But Nora is more
But
crazy.
they don't seem to have much of any emotions at all.
Theoretically, they could just be very professional.
Mr. Junior shakes her hand, tapping the sides of her face lightly.
Never mind. Perhaps I'm just projecting my own biases. Who's to say what motivates a robot's heart?
X shrugs his shoulders. He then presses the Bailash reset button and steps back. Its engine roars to life again and the killing machine gets back on his feet.
Good boy. Come on over here, pup.
My god, that's gonna be pretty crazy. You got X, some crazy old granny, and some epic, big, enormous robots. That, you know, I was talking about the epic duo. That's gonna be an even more epic trio. The pups staggers toward X and crouches by his feet. Oh, cute!
Well done, young man. This puppy of yours should be more than sufficient evidence of Maxim's involvement, if you can get it to the exhibition hall.
Of course we can
Are
get
you
there.
coming with us, Granny Zena?
Me?
Oh no!
You kids are on your own from here.
But I like you, Miss Granny Zena.
After a fight like that, I almost feel young again. Almost. But I'm not stupid enough to run towards trouble at my age.
Ah, that's a shame, but okay, understandable. Zena puts away her gun and walks back to her wooden hut.
Better get back to looking for that daughter of yours, right?
Mind your own business, you old blabbermouth.
Goodbye, children.
Thank you for your help, Tamara. Granny Zena.
Tamara and Granny Zena were absolutely amazing characters. Ex-Bailash stands up to see the kind-hearted ladies off.
Let's go, Pop.
Okay, so we are back to duo with the robotic Pop and X. Still good, still good. The crazy to be. There's no time to mourn the past. Her daughter is more closer than you think. We will see. We will see. Noise and chaos fill the exhibition hall again as P3 and the twins deal with their escalating situation.
Another one of them has gone barking mad. What the hell is going on?
And you know, I kinda start to wonder who is actually the main character that we played as in Atomic Heart. I thought it was this guy, but now I kinda feel like maybe Granny Xena is the one.
A little help here? Hold his legs down.
And that would be actually legendary if, you know, we would have Granny Xena as a main character in, you know, a first-person shooter. That would be crazy.
Affirmative.
Let me go! How many does that make so far?
Based solely on our observations, this is the 7th individual to experience a serious psychiatric break.
Oh,
Crispy
that's a lot.
critters. Left. Are there any sedatives we can use on him? Think the repair vendor could synthesize some?
The repair vendor has experienced a serious emotional malfunction, Comrade Major.
Damn it. You mean that crazy fridge can't even repair herself?
P3 jumps down from the platform, wiping away beds of sweat that now cover his forehead.
At least we tied him down. Thanks, ladies.
By the way, this room really looks like from some Doom 2016. I have to finally play Doom Eternal. I have no idea why I never played. I'm a big fan of this series. And I already have Doom Eternal, but I just never really play it.
Wouldn't have expected these brainiacs to be so tough. It'd be easier if they were robots. All they need is a bullet to the head.
Comrade Major, please be mindful of your choice of words. There are international experts present. We should not need to remind you of your mission.
Avoiding a scandal by killing every possible witness could be an interpretation of our mission parameters.
Oh my god.
Can it, Glove? You know that's not what I meant. Situation's looking bleak, though. We've already got 7 of these lunatics, and there's no telling if or when the rest of this crowd are gonna join them. Plus, we still have to find those spy kids and figure out why that Belyash went rogue.
Every time P3 doing this thing with his hand, it looks like he's petting me. That's kinda strange relation we have with each other.
Oh yeah. That reminds me. How'd your investigation pan out, right?
I have cross-referenced our visitor logs with the official invitee list. Besides the supposed young doctors, there was another mismatched record, a journalist.
What's that sound?
Warning, large heat signature detected.
Oh yeah. What is
Identifying
happening?
Machine code MA9 Belyash.
Oh yeah.
Switched itself on?
A huge shadow is cast over the broken glass of the assembly shop, in the middle of which lie several red dots that seemingly imply danger. As the airtight door opens, the twins extend their claws and P3 raises his shotgun, scanning for a target. The massive shadow lumbers into the light.
Please don't hurt me.
Aww. Belash speaks as it raises its hands into the air.
Please, listen.
Huh?
He wouldn't expect that. The once again powered down Belash lies handled in the corner as Left approaches to inspect it.
You're saying this Maxim guy is behind the attack?
Yeah.
That's right. The files we found in the access logs from the Beliash should prove it.
What do you think about that, Glove?
Allow me a moment, Major.
Suspending the files in the air above its tentacles, the glove scans through the documents page by page.
Analysis complete. There are 2 unauthorized access logs in the MA9's database. The access exploit used is materially similar to the one we found in Nora's log. But there is a newer entry, and it appears that the second hacker has left a program behind that I am unable to parse.
That would be me. It's a patented and highly classified coding language. I'd advise against removing it for now. Otherwise, Maxim might regain control.
Looky here. This seems to be a record of how our guy broke into the network. Any clue if it's the same one they used to crack the database?
P3 hands one of the files over to left.
Affirmative. It is reasonable to conclude that Maxim is responsible for the malfunctions affecting Nora, the VOV-A6, and this MA9 Beliash. And therefore, that he is also responsible for the wider attack on the exhibition hall.
If our foreign friends are correct, that may only be part of his plans. According to these files, he may also have tampered with the thought devices.
So what's he aiming at?
Charles turns another page in the air as they... I'm sorry. Charles turns another page in the air as he answers the questions.
His already demonstrated sophistication with robotics suggests he could have easily adapted the thought device. To start with, he is likely using his own device to control the facility's robots remotely. But it's only logical to conclude his aim was to bring about an international uproar, to disrupt the launch of Collective 2.0.
But why?
If that's the case, could he also have something to do with what's happening to the scientists?
A reasonable hypothesis, to be certain.
Crispy critters, we've jabbered enough. Let's just find this asshole and beat the truth out of him. Do we know his location, ladies?
There have not been any registered turbine departures since the beginning of the attack. We can infer that the suspect is still somewhere within the confines of this platform.
If he's still here, then he must have intended to observe things from a secure location. Is there a room in this facility where you might be able to monitor the entire exhibition center? Somewhere secure?
Excluding offline locations. Analyzing security and monitoring feasibility. Conclusion: the power control room.
Do we have some way to check if he's there?
Affirmative. Provided the communication system linking these locations is not damaged.
Left attempts to contact the power control room. After several failures, the connection goes through.
Are you there, Comrade Maxim?
There is no response from the other end of the line.
We must conclude that your attack on this facility and the staff here has some specific purpose or goal. Are you willing to open negotiations?
No response. Maybe he's not home?
Comrade, you should be warned that...
Maxim, we've been to your hideout. We know you were there recently. We saw things from your childhood there. Your belongings, the toys you played with, even your family photos. A woman there, Tamara, told us your real name is Vanya.
I recognize your voice. Dr. Verton.
Ah, we got him.
You're wasting your time. You don't have a lot of that left. You're about to get what you deserve. Every single one of you drooling lackeys of that hack Sechenov. I'm not going anywhere. So if you're planning to kill me, do it. But it won't stop a damned thing.
Oh my god. The line cuts out.
This guy's got a death wish. What's he planning?
Yep.
Whatever it is, he's made it clear where to find him. The power control room.
But he has exactly some plans. And that's worried me. There's a sudden buzz of commotion from the hunter of survivals.
Hey, Alexei!
Oh.
Stay with me, pal! Somebody, please! He needs help!
In the corner, a familiar scientist holds on the shaking frame.
Here. What's happening? I don't know. He's starting to seize up like the others. Time me up. Don't let
No.
me.
Yeah, got it.
The two men leaves the scientist and carry him off into the next room. They've barely left sight before the screams begin. Oh my god.
Crispy critters. Can't wait to get my hands on that son of a bitch. Hold things down here for me, will you, ladies? I'm about to carve a warpath straight to him.
Comrade Major, before he severed that connection, Maxim warned that killing him would not be sufficient to stop his plans. Perhaps further investigation is needed.
Yep.
And what's your big
Oh my god, the music in the
Wait
background.
around until all these eggheads crack?
It remains a matter of critical importance that we determine the nature of their neurological distress.
Beefree stops himself at the doorway, breathing out a long, harsh breath. Oh my god. The gallery has fallen silent, punctuated sporadically by muffled screams echoing from the scientists tied up in the assembly shop.
Hold on. I think I have a theory.
What theory?
Go on.
Alexei put on his device a little before I did. So maybe these things are a kind of ticking time bomb. The longer you wear one, the more likely any little bump will set you off?
Oh, then X is screwed. But also, if you need to think about some hypotheses and stuff, it's pretty good you are in the place that is filled with a lot of scientists.
That would explain why it isn't happening all at once.
X reaches for the thought device on his temple. He ponders things for a moment and then lets his hand fall.
But that means we're all in danger of going off without warning.
Yep, we have to do something with that quickly.
That includes me.
Yep. The others looks to X with newfound concern for their colleague.
There's no reason to think I'm immune. I polymerized myself and installed the device around the same time as they did.
Yep. Yep, you definitely did. You definitely did that.
This wasn't the data we were hoping to collect.
There are harsher words resting on her tongue, but she binds them back.
I know you wanted a deeper understanding of this world, but why did you take such a massive risk?
Yep.
Think about the ramifications. You could lose your mind. Or worse, your life.
Because he is a mad scientist.
This is an absolute disaster. I should never have let things get this far.
There's always a method to these things, Mesmer. We aren't finished yet.
X points at his thought device.
Progress requires risk. We've always believed that. As researchers, we discover truth through experimentation. Now, we have one critical piece of the puzzle, and the minds to crack it.
Are you suggesting we try to dissect a thought device to pinpoint how it causes these psychotic breaks?
Precisely.
The therapist takes a moment to weigh the risk before she agrees.
You're right. There's no use complaining now. We have an opportunity to make the most of the time we have left.
You're kidding me. We're going to rely on a couple of teenagers to fix this. Nah, fuck that. Back to plan A. I'm gonna go beat the answers out of Maxim.
I mean, there are two ways of doing that. I would rather stick with the Mesmer plan?
Wait, Major. The people here need you. Besides, he already made his intentions clear. He'll die before telling us anything. We have to solve this problem ourselves. What's more, it seems your companion is the only one here with any working knowledge of the thought device. We'll need his help.
Someone still needs to get him before he causes more trouble.
Then allow me to go. As a neutral party, I might have a better chance to negotiate with him.
Are you insane? This is a life or death operation, kid. Not a field trip. I'm not about to let you walk out there and get torn apart by those robots.
I mean, you're definitely not aware what Vertin is capable of.
We will not let that happen, Comrade Major.
Mesmer Jr. and X have to put on hazmat suits and safety goggles borrowed from the assembly room, ready to start the experiment.
I know it may be hard to believe, but we're trained researchers. I was practically raised in the lab.
We may have come here under false pretenses, but we're proven and capable scientists. We can handle this.
Mesmer Jr. and X nod in unison and begin working on the thought device.
I guess that means the summit's back on.
The dreadful truth. Make it simple for me. Oh my god, look how cute this is. Amazing. The twins runs around damaged corridor followed by the visitor and their purpose Baylash.
Our control room is up this staircase. We must travel another 80 meters forward, turn left, and then reach the room at the end of the corridor. Our present speed may not be sufficient given the threat Maxim poses to the facility. Comrade, would you allow me to carry you?
If that's what's needed.
Oh yeah. The sleek robot bends down to scoop the visitor into her arms and then launches into a forward sprint. A crash of scrapping metal thunders above them.
Structural failure imminent. Please brace for impact.
Oh!
The sudden lockdown of that doorway is unlikely to have been accidental. Maxim may be aware of our approach.
Yep, probably.
Comrade Doctor, are you hurt?
I'm fine. It's only the dust.
Apologies, comrade. I will attempt to warn you should I perform a slide of that nature in the future.
It's quite alright. Let's just keep moving.
There's another thundering sound above them, but this one is different, like heavy footsteps. The big robots?
Large heat signature approaching from above.
A heavily armed Baylash drops down through the ceiling. Right stands in front of left, shielding their companion from the debris.
Scanning. Heavy firepower detected. Another Beliash variant adapted by Maxim. Defensive matrices engaged.
Okay, so fight. Okay, and we have these guys. Well, let's see. Okay, hacking the collective and now upgrading robots with high-powered weapons. He has the making of a brilliant engineer, so why bother with the journalism act? Yeah, it may not be an act, comrade. The proliferation of advanced robots throughout Soviet society has meant people across many professions have the time and access to master mechanical design. All the same, it seems he learned a lot from his father. Yep. Okay. Oh my god.
Target locked. Internal capacitors reset.
Yeah, but that was pretty powerful. That was pretty powerful, I would say.
Much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
A temporary lab has been built in the corner of the assembly
We
shop.
have 2 unused thought devices to examine before we poke around in anyone's head.
Let me see them.
It's really cool art, by the way. Piffy reaches out his gloved hand toward Mesmer Jr. so Charles can interact with the thought device directly.
This device appears to be around 3 grams heavier than its technical specifications.
Go on then. Let's poke around inside.
As you say, Major.
Charles' tentacles inspect the device and find a narrow gap between the shell and the plate. A leak, the shell splits open.
That is unusual.
What is that? Charles raises the shell with 2 tentacles displaying its insides to the others.
This residue shouldn't be here.
I do believe we've discovered our smoking gun.
So, what is it?
See that? Something broke apart when we opened it up, spilling out this gunk.
Allow me to conduct a quick analysis. It's a synthetic compound. A dissolving capsule made of polymer-soluble material with a biogel inside. Oh, I understand now.
Understand what? Enough with the suspense.
Simply put, I believe Maxim inserted a capsule of polymer-soluble material into these thought devices. Once it makes contact with the user's own polymer, the capsule begins to degrade, breaking with time or pressure, until it releases its contents directly into their bloodstream.
Oh my god.
Make it simple for me, Chuck.
It's a poisonous time bomb.
So, when it goes off, it shoots a crazy pill straight into their brains?
Something like that.
We'll need to do further tests to determine its full effects, but it's possible that the toxin may ultimately be fatal.
We don't have time for empty speculation, gentlemen. May I take a look?
Oh my god, the sticking was cool. Their investigation continues. P3 stands tapping his foot, impatiently craning his neck away from the operation table. He's been reduced from soldier to Charles' glorified lab chair.
We done yet? I'm getting a cramp standing like this.
Almost. Hold me higher. I can't see the screen.
Yeah. What did I do to deserve this? I should be out there smashing heads.
You are a vital asset to this operation, Major. I couldn't have done this without you.
Exactly.
Oh, gee. You're gonna make me tear up, Charles.
I think I've isolated the substance. Do you recognize this molecular structure, X?
No. It could be that this molecular structure is unique to the science of this world. Maybe we can preserve a sample for study back at Laplace.
You do understand your life may depend on this, don't you? Is there a chemist here? We're having trouble identifying this substance.
I can help. I have a doctorate in medicinal biochemistry.
That should be probably enough.
You did seem to be an expert in intoxicants. Have you sobered up yet?
Call me a drunk if you like, but I'm a drunk that got invited to this international summit. Now show me the damned report. I thought you said you were scientists. This one was almost trivial. Even a high schooler could identify it. Oh, but this is a tricky one. Its structure looks similar to adamantane. It's a novel kind of synthetic neurotoxin. Quite brilliant, in fact. Maxim could have gotten a patent certificate from the Discovery and Invention Committee.
Focus, please. You're all in serious danger.
I can make a list of compounds that may help neutralize the toxin, but there's no way to guarantee anything. In an ideal clinical environment, we would run trials to determine effective antidotes. Are there any lab animals here?
I guess unfortunately our characters are, you know, like the lab animals here.
If only we'd invited Medicine Pocket along.
I doubt we'll be able to find any living animals here. We'll have to test the reactivity on blood samples. Maybe we can collect it from the scientists that have died.
Oh my god, testing on the dead sites, that is pretty interesting topic, but I guess they would be into that to use them for science or something.
I would advise against that. There are too many variables in testing blood from deceased subjects. We need living cellular tissue.
Hold on a minute. Isn't there an obvious fix for all of this?
Major, I assure you, if there were, we would have thought of it before now.
Hear me out. Why don't we just rip these things off of everyone's head before they can release the poison?
Absolutely not.
Maxim accounted for that particular possibility, unfortunately. The capsule is purposefully fragile. Once it's been connected, any kind of tampering with the device is likely to break it early. It's an ingenious trap.
Yeah, but we could imagine that it's not gonna be that simple. I mean, this guy's pretty smart after all.
You see, Major? It's too risky. We could end up hastening their descent into madness rather than saving them.
Simply put, we do more harm than good.
Okay, got it. Just figured I'd make sure we weren't missing the obvious.
And it's also pretty good. It's also pretty good because, you know, someone else's perspective can be sometimes really helpful and can help us, you know, notice something really simple that they didn't thought because, you know, the knowledge course.
Now what? Do we just hope no one dies between now and whenever we can round up some guinea pigs?
Actually, Major, you might just have inspired me. In absentia of any Cavia Porcellus, we do have the next best thing.
Mesmer shoots a sudden frown at X, already guessing at his plan.
You're crazy.
We extract a reduced dosage of the neurotoxin and inject it into
Oh my god.
Then we test out the antidote systematically until one works.
He is in fact crazy. But I kinda expect this. I kinda expect this to, you know. That's gonna be interesting, let's say. Symptoms. A noble cause may call for a sacrifice, vengeance demands it. I don't think I like this description, but let's see.
Gutsy move, but are you sure about this kid? Besides, how do we know your device hasn't already triggered? If we inject more of that stuff into you, even an antidote might not be enough.
It's the best solution I can see. Given I only became polymerized earlier today, I should be especially sensitive to a polymer-based poison.
Probably.
My reaction will be easiest to observe in small, controlled doses.
That's actually pretty smart.
It's what Madame Lucy would do.
I'm not saying it's a good thing, but at least he find out something smart.
No, it isn't. She would never approve of such an irresponsible act of self-sacrifice. Nor will I. Let's just hope that Vertin can convince Maxim to give up an antidote.
That's not gonna be that simple, you know, that.
I won't allow you to gamble your life on this while there is still a chance to find the solution another way.
Their argument has drawn the attention of the still sane
Sorry,
scientist.
miss, but I think your colleague is right. dangerous as his plan is, we don't have time to wait. Every minute that passes, more of us could be exposed.
And I know that you can be also kinda biased because you are in the biggest danger, but you are kinda right, I think. Which is pretty sad, but yeah.
This is exactly what I was afraid of, X. Your irresponsible nature is practically infectious.
My god, now I imagine the duo made of X and the Medicine Pocket. That would be crazy duo.
You just had to drag this whole world down with that special brand of arcanist madness.
But who knows, maybe we're gonna see something like that in the anime.
Hold on, Mesmer. I didn't set off this chain of events. Call me a mad scientist if you like, but I don't deserve the blame for what's happening here.
I don't care who's to blame. I still won't let you do this to yourself.
This isn't the time to argue, kids. Maybe you're infecting me with arcane madness, or maybe the poison already got to my head. Doesn't matter. I'll do it. I'll be your guinea pig.
Oh, I didn't expect that. Honestly, I didn't expect that from this guy.
Besides, I've put myself through regular trials of intoxication for most of my life. What's another neurotoxin?
Oh no.
That's not the point.
No, it's not. The point is that I'm not letting a kid put himself on the line on my account. My vision's starting to get blurry. Good bet I'm already exposed, so let's get on with it.
If that's the case, we may as well try. But I'm not happy with it.
Alright, nice and tight.
After confirming that Ethan is securely tied, Mesmer Jr. takes out an injector that she brought from Laplace. Using a familiar tool makes her feel a little more at ease.
Hey, kid. You don't have to do this yourself if you don't agree. It's a simple injection.
Shush. I'm the only other person here with medical experience. I would never have allowed anyone to do this back home. I guess I'm the mad scientist now.
Mesmer Jr. stabs the needle into Ethan's arm, pushing the plunger down in a slow, even release.
Your body temperature is rising, likely a reaction to the toxin or the antidote. How do you feel?
My limbs are numb, and my eyes are losing focus. Feels like I'm staring up at the northern lights.
No.
First antidote not working. We'll observe you over the next 5 minutes and then try the next one.
Mesmer?
What now? We're doing what you wanted, aren't we? Just leave me to my work.
Mesmer Jr. tries not to lose her temper as she looks back at X.
The antidotes could react to each other if applied on the same subject. So, why not try the next one on me?
He really wants that. I mean, I know that what he's saying has a lot of sense, but he kinda seems like he wanted to.
It's about time. I'm beginning to experience symptoms. Diplopia, nausea, the works.
You'd better come back with a solution, Burton.
The eyelash that crashed through the ceiling is now lying on the ruins it created.
Combat concluded. No signs of injury or damage. We should return to our mission, comrades.
It's at this moment that she noticed a slight inconsistency between the twins' movements.
Left. Are you alright?
Oh.
Running diagnostic.
Are you hurt?
Negative. Test complete. All systems functioning. We can proceed. The breach in the ceiling will allow us to compensate for lost time. Transport mode activated.
Transport mode. Lev sweeps her companion into her arms again, preparing to jump up from the eyelash remains.
Again, please brace for impact.
Not to worry. I feel quite safe in your arms.
Aww, that's cute.
I am pleased to hear that, Comrade Doctor.
left notes at her companion. She then jumps nimbly through the hole in the ceiling to reach the second floor. The warning lights flash as the airtight door cracks open, illuminating the power control room.
Please be careful, comrade. We advise you to stay outside of the room until it is secured.
That must be why Sechenov always preferred the company of robots. Always ready to sacrifice themselves for the good of humanity.
Maxim sits relaxedly in soft chair in front of the instrument panel.
I wonder what you really think. Do you see other robots as your people? Does that emotion module of yours prick with doubt or pain when you see your kind die?
We are not obligated to answer your questions, Maxim.
Oh. I suppose the real question is, can a robot truly even die? That's a question that would have fascinated me when I was younger.
Maxim, what did you do to the thought devices?
What makes you think I would tell you?
Maxim stands up, fixing his wrinkled trousers.
I'm not from here. I don't know what Collective 2.0 means to you or to this country. I just want to understand. You expressed concerns about it before. Maybe you think the world would be better off without it. I don't know. But what I do know is that what you've done here is wrong. Whatever the intention was, it wasn't worth killing innocent people.
Whatever the intention. You're more right than you know, young lady.
A huge robot with a round belly appears behind Maxim.
But I'm not special. Making ends justify the means. That's just the way we do things here. Haven't you figured that out?
Prepare to engage.
Oh, it's a really big robot. Let's see how powerful it's gonna be.
Magnetic field. Overclock restrictions lifted. Magnetic field deployed.
Oh, I get it. Oh, right, right.
Energy levels rising.
Let's see how powerful that's gonna be. Oh my god. This is absolutely OP. This is absolutely OP. What is even that? That is crazy. The robot is torn apart, its components scattering all over the floor. Sparks pop from its torn wiring, lighting Maxim, the spirited face.
Target down. Area secured.
Please, Maxim, tell us. Is there an antidote, or at least some way to prevent exposure?
Is that your best effort? The Argentum unit would have at least brought truth serum.
If you were trying to stop Collective 2.0 from launching, you already succeeded. There's no way they'll release it on schedule after everything that happened here. Do more people really need to die just to make this a bigger scandal?
Maxim places one hand on his temple, pondering, then lets it fall to his side.
Sechenov deserves every punishment coming to him. But you're right. I never wanted people to suffer in vain. There is an antidote.
I didn't.
Abnormal heart rhythm detected. Comrade Doctor, be careful. He may be engaging in deception.
I didn't expect him to actually be like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
It's all right. Please, Maxim, just share it with us.
It's a simple antidote. Though, I'm afraid I'll be taking the first dose.
He throws a pistol out of oh no. Okay.
One shot of lead to end the suffering of a hopeless man in this hopeless country!
Oh no.
Maxim, no!
What? I didn't expect that! Oh my god. Oh my really god. Retrofuturism. There is strength in numbers, especially when you have a lot of windows to break. One by one, the other scientists volunteer themselves. They come wordlessly and resign to do or die for the good of all the others. They only sound in the room in the dull morning of it insane. Mesmer Jr. crosses another item of her list. There has been no sign of improvement from any attempt yet. It's really interesting to see, you know, like they try to work together to find the solution, but it's so sad.
Atropine, vinactazine, pralidoxime. We've almost tried everything. Maybe obidoxime? We'd have to be extremely careful with the dose.
It worked! We found it!
What? Mesmer Jr. bolts upright at the exclamation. Through she balances optimism and pessimism as she follows the voice to the source.
The antidote worked! Subject 6 has regained consciousness!
Oh, crispy critters, finally.
Don't celebrate yet. It could be terminal lucidity. We'll need to observe him a little longer, but we can start preparing his antidote for the others.
Yep.
If we determine it's effective, we'll start treatment in order of severity and length of seizure.
But what was, you know, this antidote, this 6th dose? Mesmer Jr. commands are carried out immediately. Soon, the first group of patients regains consciousness.
Phew. That's an immediate amelioration of symptoms. I think we've found our winner. It's strange. I can almost feel the polymer reacting inside me.
It's possible that you're more sensitive to the treatment, just like you predicted.
I think you may have saved my life, Mesmer.
Just don't ever make me have to do this for you again. No more random injections. Got it?
I'm not sure if, looking how X like to live his life, that he can promise that.
That's asking a lot for a Laplace researcher, don't you think?
Yep, exactly.
This isn't Laplace. You really can be insufferable sometimes. What happened to the power?
It's off.
Is anyone using a respirator? Get them on a backup immediately.
It's not the power. Everything's still running.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Oh.
Countdown. 15 minutes.
It's the only thing we missed here. Jesus. But I guess this is the maximum wave of destroying this collective thing or something, and to not spread this to out of this building. But my god.
Self-destruct sequence?
Mesmer Jr. and Little X. Mesmer Jr. and Little X.
Little X.
Your parent is waiting for you at the power control
What?
room. Repeat. Your parent is waiting for you at the power control room.
Your parent.
Huh?
That has to be Vertin. She might be in trouble. I guess we'll have to go find our parent.
Yep. The half-mad scientist sits up, unties the ropes around his body while his colleague rolls her eyes.
Looks like I don't need to worry about your condition. Are you sure you're ready for action?
Oh my god, the song! The choir is so good. It's absolutely crazy how good is this soundtrack in this game.
Absolutely. Just as long as you don't expect me to be as dexterous as the twins.
But what about the other patients?
We've got things handled here. He even got the drunk back on his feet. Just go.
Tereshkova has sent out a broadcast to your colleagues.
Oh my god, this silence for a moment where like the part of the song that is blend really in a pretty cool way. Tereshkova has sent out a broadcast to your colleagues. Okay.
A large number of Maxim's robots appear to be leaving their patrol routes. Given the circumstances, any attempt at evacuation will be a significant risk. Should we proceed?
We have to do whatever we can to preserve lives.
Understood. I will attempt to locate suitable vehicles within the facility. Comrade Doctor, your friends will arrive in 3, 2, 1.
Lefts open the door, allowing the lab researchers to tumble inside. They look, signed, and smell of burning metal. As the door closes, a horde of fire and the robot slams up against the heavy door. They were pretty good in telling the time where they gonna arrive here.
What's this about a self-destruct sequence, Vertin? Where's Maxim?
It's a pretty long story. Her eyes follows a glance down to the floor. Maxim lies in a pool of scarlet blood. Oh my god. And the hole is pierced through his temple. His hand is still clutching the instrument of his
I couldn't
demise.
stop him. The sequence was activated as soon as he died.
No.
It appears that Maxim programmed a tripwire into the facility's self-destruct protocols.
It's awful, absolutely awful.
The only way to abort the procedure is to enter the administrator password, which has been altered. Speculation.
And only Maxim knows the password.
Oh my god. Esper Jr. moves her eyes from Maxim to Companion and immediately connects why she is needed here.
I may be able to use artificial somnambulism to extract
Whoa.
information from his dying brain matter, but there is a complication.
What kind of complication? She needs to state the obvious to anyone present. A bullet went through his... yeah. The bullet goes through his head. Oh my god.
Let's hope he didn't destroy his hippocampus.
I mean, he was smart. He could predict that. But I don't know if he even know about the somnambulism, so maybe not. I'm not sure.
He's been polymerized, right? We already saw that it preserves some measure of the individual's brain activity after death.
But we can't possibly predict how artificial somnambulism would interact with a technology like that. And even so, we know that the polymer doesn't preserve life. It only extends a limited imprint. We can't be sure of the extent or even the stability of Maxim's memories.
True.
Diving into a dead man's dreams, even if we were fully equipped, and we're not,
Oh my
we could
god.
still end up lost in it.
That sounds so crazy. Diving into a dead man's dreams. It's an Inception on absolutely different level, you know?
Nevertheless, what other option do we have?
So, I'll play the mad scientist yet again. It's becoming a pattern working with you two. X, I'll need some improvised equipment. I'll make a list. I don't care if they run on a hamster wheel or marbles running down a course. Just make them functional.
I'll
That's pretty
facilitate your
badass.
every expectation. Left, would you mind giving me a hand?
Searching for keywords. Artificial somnambulism. 0 results found. But I am at your service, comrade doctors.
Aw, that's good.
First, we need a glass harmonica. Is there one here?
Unfortunately, the Polymer Exhibition Hall does not contain any musical instruments of that variety.
But it's essential for artificial somnambulism. X, can you build it?
Of course, just give me some, I don't know, some chocolate and some kind of ribbon and we got it.
Sure. Give me 4 hours and a room the size of a football field.
This isn't the time for jokes. Left. Could you find a suitable substitute?
Searching for exhibits with similar functions and potentially useful raw materials.
They are really just an AI. That's pretty crazy. I was waiting for the most dramatic moment, the repair vendor in the corner reactivates, buffing the room in the red scanner light. Let's go, Nora!
Like you could use a little assistance. I can make you a glass harmonica, just so long as you give me what I need.
And what do you need?
Nora, I thought you were out of commission.
Truth be told, I've been trying to get out of this place since the self-destruct sequence started. But I'm trapped here, alone and unloved.
Oh no! We loved you, Nora.
If only some handsome hero were around to carry me to
Oh my
safety.
god.
Since I don't want to die surrounded by a bunch of brats, how about you help a girl out and feed me?
This character is so interesting. I didn't expect that, honestly.
We'll need as much glass as we can find.
In no time at all, X has managed to direct the construction of an awkward but functional glass harmonica through the various parts nearly fill up the entire room.
Your intuitive grasp of technology is astounding, Comrade Doctor. I have made a recording of your process for future reference.
I know I said you could make it any way you like, but will this thing really work?
We'll
I'm
see.
positively certain. It's an unorthodox design, I know, but the physics are sound.
I'll take your word for it. Now, who's going to dive into Maxim's dream?
Oof, I wouldn't dare be caught with such a hideous man. That hole in his head was practically an improvement.
Oh my god, what? I was not focusing because I was petting my cat who would just come to me. But what? I wouldn't dare to be caught with such a hideous man. That hole in his head was practically an improvement. Jeez.
Me! Let me try!
I know that it's gonna be him.
No, you're the only one who can fix the machine if anything happens.
The number of candidates dwindles.
I'll go. I have experience stream diving.
You may require the assistance of someone familiar with polymer-based technology. With your permission, I will accompany you, Comrade.
Left is definitely much more active in this story than the right, you know?
It should be possible to send you both. I've created an interface on the device that Left can plug into directly.
I suggest against it. We can't afford to lose both of you.
Your concern is noted, Miss Mesmer. But the risks are greater if either of us goes alone.
I'm going to need a long vacation after this.
Yep, definitely.
Vertin, put the helmet on. Left, plug in. There may be a brief tingling sensation, but don't panic. It won't last.
A tingling?
Yes, one of the side effects of artificial somnambulism.
Understood. Ready to connect.
We trust you, Mesmer Jr. X.
Appreciated, Vertin. I'll fortify the room as best as I can. We should be able to hold out for now.
All right. I'll guide you in.
And what's gonna his dreams look like? Because we have absolutely no idea what we up to, you know. We're gonna be in the dead man's dreams. How it's even sounds, I don't know, but trapped in limbo. The death of a soul trapped in the past.
Mama, when will you be back?
Oh.
Before you know it, Fania.
Will I see you tomorrow? Mama? Mama?
Oh my god, this looks crazy. Maxim's subconsciousness.
As I feared, the dream is unstable. There's abnormal data mixed in with Maxim's fading memories. I presume it's coming from the polymer.
It's so crazy. It's strange. Dilapidated room. Through the doorway, it seems to lead to another seemingly identical room. And then another and another, as thought it were a maze of mirrors. My god, and the sounds in the background. It all makes it so creepy. Jeez.
I hear you, Mesmer. I think the room I'm in must be Maxim's home.
This dream is likely to be different from anything you've ever handled before.
Yep.
I don't know what lies ahead.
I'll be ready. Just keep things running up there.
Whoa. A sturdy grandfather clock tolls in time. And with it, a woman appears by the dating table.
Hurry up, Vanya.
That's his mother, probably. Maxim trudges through the doorway and sits down at the table, not as a child, but a full-grown man.
You'll have to head straight to school after breakfast. Remember what I told you. Wash your hands, keep your mask on, and apply disinfectant as soon as you get home. That's right.
The woman holds up another finger with each reminder. It's the gentle sing-song instruction of a mother to her young child, completely oblivious to his apparent age. After that, the woman turns to the sink and goes through the motions of washing a dish, yet there is nothing in her hands. A moment later, she answers an unheard question. Dad is sick.
No. Mama probably won't be home tonight. Neither will Papa.
No.
Have you finished? Off to school then. Let the teachers know right away if you feel ill. Understood?
The woman removes her apron and dons a doctor coat as she bids Maxim a simple, affectionate goodbye. As she leaves, Maxim rises from his seat and stretches toward the grandfather clock. He pulls delicately on the minute hand, forcing it back counterclockwise. Whoa!
Hurry up, Vanya.
And we are here. I love that. Maxim re-enters from the same door and sits at the dining table again. Everything proceeds just as did before, a repeated moment frozen in time.
This subliminal space bears notable similarities to Limbo.
Limbo? Like in the Divine Comedy?
The name was chosen based on its similarity to the liminal spiritual realm. We use it to refer to subconscious spaces generated by polymerized individuals. It appears that this bears a strong resemblance to the space created by your artificial somnambulism device. However, it is not clear if this space is in fact limbo, or a dream, or some reflection of them both.
Maxim does not react to the conversation, nor indeed even to his mother. Oh, this is so trippy, my god. I love these trippy moments in games. This is really cool. He simply returns to the clock time after time, winding the moment back.
Remember, we need to induce Maxim to recall his password.
Yep, and so far we are nowhere near that.
But try not to push him too hard. There's no telling what additional stress might do to the dream state. We're already operating in the margins. Maybe start by collecting clues from the surroundings.
But Mesmer is really good in that role. She is so calm, and you need that in that, in that moment.
This moment must be from Maxim's childhood. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I suppose it's some kind of help to get the password that we see actually this moment.
Speculation. This appears to be during the early months of the plague. During this time, hospitals were overloaded, and doctors were often forced to work long hours, isolated in quarantine zones.
As they talk, the clock's hands suddenly speed up, fast-forwarding the scene in the room until it chimes again. Dong! Maxim still sits at the dining table, starting out into the void.
Do you hear that?
They are announcing funerals, Comrade Doctor.
Oh my god. Maxim turns toward the door, his face expressionless and hollow. Cries seem to come from all sides of the room. Oh my god, this is so crazy.
Come here, Vanya. Don't be afraid.
A man resembling Maxim crouches in front of him, hugging an invisible figure.
That must be Maxim's father.
Yep.
Your mama is fine. I got a call from her earlier. She's just too busy to come home.
I don't think I'm trusted.
You know, your mama is very brave. She is doing a great service for us all. Someone must go to the hospitals and take care of all the sick. I know you miss her. So do I. But there are others that need her more than we do now.
Andrzej speaks gently to the invisible figure.
Now your papa has a job to do too. So you must stay here and take good care of yourself until we get back. Don't worry about me, son. I'll send our little robot round to say hi whenever I can.
The man produces a small robot from his pocket. It looks identical to the one in Maxim's family photo.
That sickness has hurt many people, but your papa will do something to stop it. Since robots never get sick, we'll have them keep the world spinning.
Oh no.
That is how we will save our land and our people.
Andrzej passes the invisible figure to the little robot through it, disappears as soon as he leaves his hand. Is he planning to kinda change all of the human into the robot? Because robots can live through this illness?
Promise me, you'll take good care of yourself, Vanya.
The number of deaths had already exceeded 20 million at this point.
No.
Soviet society was on the verge of collapse. And the death toll continued to rise until Dr. Sechenov helped to invent the redemption vaccine using his polymer.
Maxim at least seems to react to their presence, though he does not turn to face them. Andrzej leaves and the clock hands speed up once more. Maxim returns to the dining table. The door opens. Two men in protective suits enter the room before they say anything. That same near-invisible presence rushes over to hug them, yet they seem to push it away.
You're mistaken, comrade. We're not your parents.
Aww. They seem to have heard something and look at each other.
Son, can you gather up your family's papers? Then you'll need to come with us. Your parents, they...
Oh.
Anyway, just follow us. We'll take you to them. Quickly.
That probably doesn't sound anything good. Your parents are... Drawers open and close in a rapid succession as the presence seems to follow their orders. After the last one is closed, the two men escort the invisible child outside. The clock stops ticking.
I think that might be all that's left of his memories.
Maxim at least turns to face them, though he gives them only a single empty glance before he staggers back toward the grandfather clock. This time, however, one of them stands in his way.
Who are you people? Leave me alone!
Oh, interacting with the memories. That has to have some consequences. And you can see that everything starts to fall apart.
Maxim, you can still save lives before it's too late. It's time to let go.
Why?
Whoa. Maxim's voice booms out everywhere and all at once. Even the knives and forks on the table clatter with his voice.
The day I left with those men,
Oh,
I saw
yo.
my neighbor hugging her mother. She was back from the hospital. I remember they had a robot carrying her suitcases. One just like my father made.
That is so trippy.
She survived. She didn't leave her child alone.
No.
Why me? Why my family? It isn't right! My mother had saved her!
No.
My father. We, the robots, took care of them.
This is so trippy. It's so sad.
But they didn't get to come home.
They left me alone. All I had to remember them were the tattered medals the government gave me on their behalf.
No, no.
I never learned where they were buried.
No.
They could be lying in some unknown, unmarked pit. Or buried away ass!
I know all too well how painful it can be to accept your loved one's sacrifice. But we have a responsibility to ensure their deaths were not in vain.
The tableware and the little robot collapse suddenly.
A few memorials, a few medals. Then things changed. People stopped remembering. They started saying that it was the collective that saved them.
Oh no, and that's why he wanted to destroy it. To kinda remind people that it was his parents that saved them, not the collective thing.
That's right. The collective. The collective. What a glorious, heartwarming name. It brings to mind all of those soldiers marching in lockstep in the celebratory parades. Thud, thud, thud. Behold our march to the future, comrades. We will build a new world forged by our hands. Aren't we all so proud of the collective? People's heads became filled with these lies. They forgot all that we had gone through. Or maybe they just wanted to forget. Then the monuments changed. Suddenly, they all had his face, his name. There was no room for any others. Names became mere statistics. Mothers and fathers, children, dead and forgotten in their millions. But not him. He was Dr. Sechenov, inventor of polymer, savior of the Soviet Union. Over and over, all the glory, all the praise, everything went to him and his damned polymer.
Maxine twists, kicking the dining table with enough force to rattle the dishes.
How can that be? Why does he live when they had to die? How can we go blindly into this world he created? Their graves are just stepping stones on his march of progress. Men like Sechenov only look forward to their bright and limitless future. To them, the sooner the dead are forgotten, the better.
That isn't true, Maxim. Of course, the ones that survived should mourn and honor those they lost. But we also have to move on. Not to forget, but to build again. You let yourself be trapped in the shadow of your loss. But I know your parents wouldn't have wanted that for you.
Don't tell me what they think!
Whoa. Black smoke billows out from Maxim's body. Oh. I love this. I mean, this is so trippy. It's so cool.
And you praised them and took everything from them. It isn't fair!
Oh, and we're gonna fight with Maxim. Balance mode. A temporary balancing of encounters. This battle will enter balance mode. Unbalanced character will have their level sequence character raised to. Okay. In balance mode, your character cycles and character resonance levels will be adjusted. characters and cyclops below the balance level will be raised to the balance level but cannot exceed the level. And if my characters are above that, if that means that they're gonna be lower. Character resonance not yet at the balance level will be raised to the set level for balance mode, but cannot exceed it. Character level, cyclops level, and character resonance level equal to or higher than the balance level will not be adjusted. Okay, so if I'm higher than that, then it's not gonna be adjusted. That's pretty sad. I kinda was like, yeah, they're gonna derp my characters a bit, and that's gonna be a really difficult battle, but I guess it's not the case. But yeah. Hello. Oh my god, look at this. This looks so creepy. This event is so good.
Burton, are you alright? I'm reading a massive shift in the dream space.
Are we alright? That depends. What is your definition of alright?
We're fine for now. It's just Maxim trying to stop us from exploring his memories.
I hate what this society has become.
Oh my god.
They forget so easily.
Those pocket watches are whispering something.
Don't listen to them. If they impact your emotional state, it could have unpredictable effects on the dream.
Easy to say, I would say.
Restrictions lifted.
I get it go easy, lah.
Let's see how powerful this guy gonna be. Okay. It's probably gonna be a little bit more of the challenge. Or maybe not with the twins. Are they should be this powerful? I'm not sure, but yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Nullified. Maxim's threat level has increased. For your safety, please stay close, comrade doctor.
They deserve to feel all the pain they try to bury. It's only fair.
His condition appears to be deteriorating.
Friendly reminder, your emotional disposition may influence the dream's stability over time. Keep steady.
Understood. We'll do all we can to pacify him as soon as possible.
Whoa, integration program activated. What I should do? Mineralogy. Okay, let's see this, for example. Oh, I don't think I saw Leilani concept art. I don't think that.
Activating autopolymer circulation. Copy that. Oh, right.
I don't think I seen that.
Relax.
Oh, okay. I kinda used it wrongly, but I understand it now. Oh my god. He has really powerful shield. Oh, that's cool. This item looks so cool. Huh. But he has this shield. Okay. It's much more powerful than I thought.
Faster than we can process it. The machine won't be able to handle this much stress for long.
We need more processing power.
Please allow me to help, comrade doctor. Searching for computational power call protocols. Search complete. Initiating protocols. Protocols executed.
First of all, let's heal ourselves. And then I'm not sure if I should go with ultimate, if that's gonna give, you know, like the 1 damage. See what's gonna happen if I'm gonna use also the blue one. I'm not sure.
Activating autopolymer circulation.
And let's see, let's use one of the ultimates just to see what's gonna happen.
We need some peaceful moments. Breathe.
Let's see. It's gonna probably will just do 1 damage, yeah? Right.
Interacting with polymer. Polymer release function engaged.
It's still only 1.
Polymer release function.
Wow. It's pretty interesting. Oh my god, and we kinda destroyed his shield. Okay, so now I guess the more powerful attacks, the easier it is to break this. So maybe we gonna try to do this ultimate, or maybe should save it for later. Maybe I'm gonna save it for now.
Relax. No worries.
Overclock restrictions lifted.
Let's see what's gonna happen if we're gonna use something like that. But I actually enjoy that. We have actually the more difficult battle than we usually have in the story mode. Okay, he's dazed, that's good.
Repolymerizing. Interacting with polymer. Repolymerizing.
Okay, and we destroyed his... Okay, and what's now? Is that gonna be the end? I think so.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's.
Okay, but that was actually pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Okay, and what's gonna happen now? A drop in the ocean. Sink in or evaporate. Whoa, look at this art. Countless chirpers fall like raindrops, each playing a different voice.
I have a son your age. Maybe you two can play together when you're feeling better.
No.
Maxim flies outward trying to catch the chirpers as they fall, but each one passes through his fingers in vain.
This is a fine gadget, don't you think? Maybe we should install it in our robot's head.
We're so very grateful. Thank you. Thank you for not abandoning us.
No.
One of the chirpers reflects in the dark pools of his eyes.
Papa? Mama?
Vanya, has our country survived?
Yes, Mama. People are even growing flowers again. I picked your favorites. But I couldn't bring them to your funeral.
Are you taking good care of yourself?
So sad.
What is life like now? Are the people happy?
Life is...
I wish I could see all the latest technology. What can robots do now?
Maxim buries his head in his hands, his voice muffled.
It's all so wonderful, Papa. Mama, we stopped the plague, and now we're going to explore the cosmos.
And what of you, little Vanya? How have you contributed?
That probably is a painful question to him.
Everything has gotten better. I wish you could see.
We're just happy to know things are better now. Though, I admit, I am jealous of you.
Shouldn't you be angry? They're enjoying this world because of you. But they don't even know your names. They don't know what you gave up for them. What I lost for them.
Why should we be angry, son? All that we did was in the hopes that the future would be brighter for our people and for you.
That has to be so difficult to him to kinda maybe understand that what he thought he fight for isn't the true.
The future is yours now, Vanya. All we want is for you to make it a better place.
Don't let us down.
He won't. I know our little Vanya has grown into a good man.
Vanya maybe, but not exactly Maxim, I guess. The chipper drops to the ground and disappears.
No. Mama, Papa, don't go.
They have to go, Maxim. That's just the way of things. But you can choose to let them inspire you instead of dragging you into despair.
Don't push too hard, Vertin. He needs time to process things.
Yeah, I guess so, but we probably don't have that time. Knees on ground. Maxim bends over and cradles his head. His trembling fingers reach toward his temple. Oh my god. That's so sad.
To go home.
Warning. Data overflow detected. This space may be compromised, comrade.
She's right, Vertin. I'm reading a cortisol spike. You don't have much time before his brain activity shuts down.
And imagine that after all of this password would be just like admin123. Maxim's bodies begin to break apart, streams of transport fluid leak out from his forehead and then from everyone else.
I need to go home.
His dream state might collapse at any moment. You need to get out of there.
Oh my god.
Not without the password. Is there anything else we can do?
Absolutely not. Your safety is top priority. Find somewhere secure now. I'm dragging you out.
Wait! That fluid must be polymer. It might still have an imprint of his memories. It's our last chance.
There's a sudden burst of commotion from the handle of survivors. The leaking substance turns into smart fluid rising up to the ankles of the 2-inch shooter in his collapsing dream.
If these are his memories, then where's the password?
Did you hear me, Vertin? Get out!
Give me more time. I can still find it.
The rising fluid begins to cover the chest.
Comrade Doctor, you must leave. I will continue the mission.
What do you mean? How?
My sensors and processing ability are more efficient than yours, comrade. I will have a higher chance of retrieving the password in the time we have left.
And that's probably true. She generates an X-shaped barrier to create a safe zone around her companion, parting the vicious fluid like the Red Sea. She walks toward Maxim. The closer she gets, the higher the pressure on the barrier, causing its surface to crack.
Confirming Vertin's status. Operable. Disconnect.
Wait! Hold on! No!
Aww. What's gonna happen now? Are left or right? Are we alright? We have a password?
Damn, you actually made it. That's some good news, at least.
P3? What are you doing here?
We have disabled most of the facility's hostile robots, but we were unable to secure any vehicles suitable for an evacuation. Requesting synchronization.
Are you alright, Vertin?
Mesmer leans over to inspect her reckless colleague. X, meanwhile, is still nursing what looks to be an open hand smack to his face, an unforeseen consequence of his suggestions.
I'm alright, Mesmer. but left us still inside. Before I got out, she...
Synchronization complete. Please allow me to provide help.
Right connects herself to artificial some bullies machine without hesitation.
Warning. Data.
What? Oh my god, look at this. This is so majestic.
What are they doing?
I believe this is their method of sharing computational power. Though the ballet aesthetic only serves as a personal affectation of the designer.
Wow. Look at this.
Watch out!
And what is happening now? The twins lie on the ground in disjoint heap. Their bodies are charred. There are still sparks popping out of the interface along their spines.
Password and antidote composition secured.
Oh my god. As left points at the control room computer, the screen turns on and displays a message.
Self-destruct sequence terminated.
Phew.
And what was this password, I wonder, but my god. Mesmer leans back against the wall and allows herself to sink down to the ground, where she indifferently presses on the muzzle of X, modifying the gun. The familiar sweet melody begins to chime from it, playing over the exhausted assembly. As it does, the twins begin to stare.
Are you alright?
That song. My emotion module is experiencing a reaction to it.
Aww.
However, I am unable to discern the programming that explains this reaction. Has my programming been corrupted? Or do I remember it from somewhere? Please, comrade, may I listen to it again?
Of course.
It's a beautiful song, isn't it? I suppose even a robot might find it touching.
Touching, yes. Added to
Aww.
database.
Something's irked me this entire time. If the twins were able to access artificial somnambulism, that must mean they have a consciousness. Perhaps they can even dream.
Interesting idea.
Were we still within your artificial somnambulism? Or was it only limbo after all? Can I
Oh, so many new questions, so many new perspectives for them.
Of course you can. Bots like you and Charles gotta have feelings, right? Why else would it be such a pain in my ass? Seems like a question for another time, though. You two should get yourselves repaired. I don't want the boss to blame me for you ladies falling apart. Damn. There is something familiar about that song, isn't there?
I mean, I guess everyone knows this song. To be continued. And it's interesting because in this way, I guess this Dr. Sachanov didn't do anything wrong, but I still kinda don't trust him. I have this feeling like there is something off. But yeah, goodbye, Shalom. He must learn from those who have fallen or risk falling again. As they launch day of Collective 2.0 nears, Chalamet is decked out in a festive decoration and the people pour into the streets to celebrate. The young visitors step out from the hospital after having been checked over and looked out over the festives.
Have all the survivors recovered?
Yeah, seems like the government is still reeling from the diplomatic fracas, and they've locked down the exhibition hall. But the worst of it is over. No news about the twins, though. I hope they're all right.
Yeah, I hope that too.
They're actually coming to pick us up. Seems like Dr. Sechenov has already installed them into brand new bodies.
And what about Maxim? How do they deal with him?
I have no idea. Perhaps Dr. Sechenov will know.
Good. I have some questions for him too.
I mean, if there is anything to deal with, I mean, he kinda shoot to his head. I'm not sure if there's anything to save him. The young visitors walk toward a vehicle where the twins await them. In that same ever-graceful pose, Sechenov looks out toward them through the vehicle's window.
If it isn't our young scientist, what a pleasure to get a chance to see you once again. If only...
It's good to see you as well, Dr. Sechenov.
I am dreadfully sorry to have dragged you into all this, comrades.
Yo,
Yet I
Rarber.
must commend you on your heroic efforts during this crisis. You saved many lives, and for that I am grateful. Would you allow me the honor of shaking your hands?
Sechenov shakes hands with each of them, his palm warms and fear, showing genuine care for the young visitors.
I've been wondering how I might reward you for all you've done. I don't suppose you would be interested in studying here in the Soviet Union? I would be more than happy to organize some scholarships and accommodations.
Actually, I really enjoyed the story. It was such a trippy and so strange, and I love that, especially when we were, you know, in the depths of his memory and stuff. That was so good, but I don't know, I have still some strange feeling about the Sechenov. He seems like a good guy, but I don't know, with this Collective 2.0 and stuff, there is something about that that I don't trust that fully, you know.
You'll have promising careers in the Collective 2.0 project after you graduate. A bright, limitless future awaits.
But the twins are really cool.
Of course, we're extremely grateful for the offer. Unfortunately, we have to return to our home soon.
The visitor pause and look at each other.
Dr. Sechenov, I must be frank. We're deeply concerned about the safety of Collective 2.0 after these events. Are you really going to proceed with the launch?
And honestly, this event really make me feel like I really enjoyed Mesmer and especially X character. I love them. I never actually played Atomic Heart. I only heard some stories about the fact that it's, you know, like first-person shooter, like I heard some stories about the plot, but I never played, so yeah. Oh, you didn't like it too much. I mean, it was just okay for the, you know, up to this point where we go through Maxim memories, but then it's completely go from okay to the extremely good, because I really love, you know, like these trippy moments in games, like, I don't know, in Life Strange or something, and that was cool. The academician thinks for a moment before he answers.
Naturally, this Maxim incident has forced us to look deeply into the security of the network. There are no words to express my regret in not anticipating these possible security issues earlier. But we've analyzed the risks thoroughly. My colleagues are already hard at work, closing the system back doors that were used. And we've built in an early warning system to detect similar attempts in the future.
It felt super rushed and so much different weird stuff was happening with like 10 different characters. I mean, I can see why you think that. I didn't have this feeling, but yeah, I can see that you could feel that.
I'm entirely confident that these measures will allow Collective 2.0 to launch without any further...
And yeah, imagine Xena being playable character, that would be cool. But I mean, we have twins and they are pretty cool too. But yeah, Xena was absolutely a badass. Apparently the incident has not shaken Sechenov's confidence in invention. I'm not sure if that's good.
The March of Progress. I admit it will be a revolutionary paradigm shift, if it works.
But X is so crazy with all things he did. I love his character. I really do. So it's a cool thing from this event as well that it completely put my love for X in another level. Up to this point he was just like some character, some dude. And now I really like this character. If hangs in the air like a lit fuse set with all of the confidence that one might change the Earth rotation.
Of course it will. We stand on the threshold of a perfect society. The goal of my life's work, and that of every Soviet scientist.
His answer make it clear he has no intention of justifying himself further. Their questions die unspoken.
One more thing, Dr. Sechenov. It's about Maxim.
Sechenov sighed.
His body has been taken care of. As for the loose ends, we're still discussing the matter internally. I hope to find a resolution that satisfies everyone. The question remains how he accomplished this attack. Someone must have backed his play for their own purposes. And I suspect I know who. Molotov and I have always had differences. Oh, my apologies. It's nothing to trouble you with. Please enjoy the celebration. You must excuse me for not accompanying you further. But I'm sure you understand I have a busy schedule ahead.
We appreciate your hospitality. Goodbye, Dr. Sechenov.
Goodbye, young scientists. I look forward to hearing about your future achievements.
I don't know. There is something about this guy that I don't trust him. I'm sorry. The vehicle drives away to avoid being completely surrounded. The trio is forced to dodge into an alley to get away from the frantic crowd.
Hey! Over here!
Huh?
Yeah, sus. But the P3 in the end was quite interesting character. P3's voice booms from the riverside where a giraffe drone is serving him a glass of soda.
This celebration's not too shabby, honestly. You kids want to have some fun before you head out?
A giraffe drone stops in front of the young visitors.
3 sodas, please.
If I've got the memo right, the boss is gonna give a big speech before the launch.
Another formation consisting of young people marches beneath them in unison, their faces serious.
What's that formation?
Let me see. The banner says, "Families of fallen heroes. In memory of those who sacrificed everything for the Soviet Union."
Life ends, that much is clear to everyone, but in the chilling faces of the crowd there is a promise that those that came before pave the way for tomorrow.
Sacrifices of one generation fuel the achievements of the next. Even if it takes many generations to get there, those dreams may still come true.
You gotta put that on a plaque, kid. Come on, don't be so serious. Let's have a little music to lighten the mood. What do you say?
Yeah, I also have the same things, but I'm not sure if he the main character of the game, because he seems like it. And if that is in fact true, that would be a really cool character, and I would maybe even someday look at the Atomic Heart myself. Who knows?
Sounds good to me.
X points his music band at the sky and pulls the trigger. Bang! A burst of colorful ribbons fires out in line of bullets, accompanied by the soft chime of the music box.
You rigged that up in the hospital? Gotta admit, that's impressive.
Yep, he's scientist for something, right?
I thought I was a firearms expert. But you managed to make a gun work better with just a music box. You gotta teach me your tricks.
Oh, that's cool. He's open to learning and he can appreciate. Pretty cool character.
Well, it's kind of a patented technique.
P3 puts his arm around X's neck, drunkenly attempting to make him surrender his patent.
They seem to be getting along well.
Typical boys. I still find myself thinking about how Left reacted to this song.
Yeah.
I wonder what it means to her.
Yeah. Left was definitely more, you know, interesting character in this even than the Right, but I mean Right was cool, but we spent most time with the Left, so yeah.
It's a real beauty. Kind of song you might play before you propose to a girl.
True. And I also kind of wonder how much it's copyrighted, because I know that the classical music in theory isn't copyrighted, but you know, like the performance could be you know, like copyrighted, so it depends from where they have this song, if there is original source or it's just like some, I don't know, London theater playing this. But yeah, it's crazy how they didn't make the playable but the freaky fridge. Okay, it was fine for the copy, okay. He gave up on squeezing the secret of X, clearly interested in the topic of the song.
What's it called?
That would be Waltz of the Flowers, Major.
Oh, and that is cool. They even told us the name of the song. That's cool.
Yeah. Figures it'd be something like that. Can't shake the feeling I've heard it somewhere. No clue where, though.
It is a popular song. I wouldn't be surprised if you had heard it before.
I definitely heard it in some commercial, but I also got this song on my playlist. I have some songs from classical music on my playlist and I enjoy to listen to. It kinda helped me focus, I would say.
Nah, it's more than that. It's sticking to me. Like it meant something to me before I lost my memory.
Most of them have some strong feelings to this song that they couldn't remember. That's interesting, and that suggests me that there is something creepy and dark happening in behind. But yeah.
Maybe I really did propose to someone with that song.
My god, from this perspective he looks a lot like Olivier Giroud. I don't know if anyone knows who this guy is, but it's a French footballer that plays for Arsenal. And he really looked like him.
I can only imagine they chose the song then.
But as well, Nora had some, let's say, pretty funny conversation, but in the end there wasn't that much of this character, so yeah, it's quite difficult to feel any stronger emotion to this character, and I think as it's playable maybe it should be more important in the story, because I don't know, we feel a lot more emotion for the P3, so maybe it would have sense to make a main character playable, but maybe it would be too much of collaboration, I'm not sure. While P3 falls into the distracted conversation with Charles, X managed to escape from his grasp and sneak back to his friends.
I think our experiment is coming to an end.
A gun salute sounds, countless balloons fly into the sky and the great cheer go up from the crowd.
Mama, that's my balloon.
Which one?
I don't know which one, but where are they going?
To the future.
Have you decided on a souvenir for Madame Lucy?
Well... That probably means that Miss Lucy will not get any souvenir from that. And the last part, I guess, the nature of being. The future lies ahead, but will it bring new advancements or devastation? In Assassin's Creed Co-op they made 3 main characters playable. Alexis got cooked as a 5-star, so definitely weird choice with Nora and P3. Okay, I just thought that maybe they weren't able to put, you know, like the main characters from other game as the playable characters, but if they were able to do it with Assassin's Creed, then I guess they would be able to do it with P3. I don't know, maybe they thought that Nora will be more interesting character in the mechanics or something, I'm not sure.
That is unexpected.
As the trio return from the stage, they notice that what they intended to bring has disappeared and instead is a cheaper. Interesting.
Is this the hydrogen cell that you mentioned? It does have a very unique appearance for a power cell. Though I take it that this may be a consequence of the alternate technology involved.
No, it's not a power cell. Just a talking pocket watch.
Oh, what a remarkable outcome. The object changed entirely during the transfer. I guess this is another fascinating aspect of the stage. An unaccounted variable, like the butterfly effect.
A little bit.
A hydrogen cell turned into a chirper. The science of that alone is worth studying. Don't you think?
Indeed. I am immediately curious what effect the stage might have on my own body if I attempted to travel through it.
I mean, then she's probably pretty happy about the souvenir she got.
Would my robotic shell change to fit the local culture and technology of the destination just as it did Verton's outfit?
Yeah, and it also depends where are you going, because in this world you would fit her pretty well, but if we would go to some kind of medieval times, that would be pretty difficult to suit you there, but well, I guess it would be interesting.
Why not give it a try and find out? I can activate it again anytime. It's about time you took a vacation, Madam Lucy.
Should you intend to visit again, I
Aww.
will be certain to register you as legal visitors.
Left. It's alive and it's good. It's good to know. Yeah, I mean, it would have sense, right, to Lucy make a much more appearance in this chapter, as it's all about the robots and she is a robot. But I guess they have some idea to make it other way around, but it could be pretty interesting if we, you know, like bring Lucy there to this world and Lucy will be interacting with the left and right and stuff. That would be cool. Left and right appear on the communicator screen.
Thank you for your offer, but I am afraid I have to decline. I believe our team is in need of an immediate physical examination after the events they have gone through. In particular, to determine the effects of a certain injection.
Yep.
Personally, I'm entirely intrigued by the possibility of keeping this polymer in my bloodstream.
No, you are not doing that.
Your well-being is top priority in this particular matter, Researcher X.
Can we make it short? The stage could change its destination any time. I don't want to ruin Madame Lucy's prospects for a vacation.
You'll need a thorough examination, I'm afraid. We
Yep.
can't run the risk that the polymer shifted during travel as well. You can tell Lucy all about our findings while you recuperate at the rehab center.
Imagine it shifted as well and now he has some, I don't know, peanut butter in his blood.
Fine. You're the boss.
While I am intrigued by the prospect of traveling, the changing destinations of the stage do not follow fixed patterns. I am willing to roll the dice, as you might say.
I'll get X to the rehab center and make sure he stays put. Why don't you spend some time here while you can, Madam Lucy?
That's interesting that you could replace Lucy with the twins. With that team. The young visitor organized their reports and set off the rehab center. Soon the laboratory quiets down.
There appears to be a strong rapport between you and your researchers.
Yeah, I have no idea about the meta, so yeah.
Pleases me to hear you say that. I will take that as a marked improvement of my understanding of humanitarianism. From my cursory reading of Verton's report, I have already learned a great deal about your world. Despite running dozens of simulated scenarios, I still find it hard to pinpoint the divergence between our world's respective technological progression. Another fascinating element of scientific discovery.
Bros meta is Leilani, pretty much. I know you are saying this as a joke, but yep. It is like that. Yeah, I enjoyed the game. And that's probably the reason I don't feel so far the urge to know the meta, because I just enjoyed the game so much.
Scientific development is often shaped by the demands of the environment. Perhaps the unique struggles of your world led to a divergence in technological need, just as they did in ours.
If I have learned anything from humans, it is that their greatest motivation is and has always been survival. It is admirable, even if it can lead science towards destructive paths.
I mean, when we sometimes look at what is happening in the world, I'm not sure if the motivation of human, the greatest motivation of human is always been survival. Sometimes you feel like it's the quite opposite.
The greatest danger lies in giving up and dwelling in the mistakes of the past.
It doesn't seem like my Discord links are working. Huh, interesting. I will have to check that, but in the meantime, Rarebreak, could you send a link here on the chat? I will check that after the live stream, what is wrong with my links.
I have lived through many generations of human technology and observed their progress firsthand. Setbacks and disasters are inevitable, but their innovation is a process that feels in many ways like laying track before a speeding train. But as long as humanity survives, they will learn from those harsh lessons and overcome.
Good mod.
Analysis. Your theory of human progress bears a strong resemblance to the process of natural selection.
Perhaps so. But the random dictates of genetic mutation are a much slower process. I have seen human innovation leapfrog eons of natural development within a single generation. I am excited to see where they will go next.
Lucy removes her human mask, revealing her expressionless metallic face beneath. Yet the red light pulses, pondering the future. That moment, standing on the bridge between two worlds, two forms of ignorantic life discuss the very nature of being. That was interesting. I hope at least that at the end Lucy has some interaction with Levent, right? Ah, and I guess we did it. My link expired? I didn't even know that it is something that can happen. Yeah, that would be cool if you could, you know, do that as a mod, but I had no idea that there's something that could happen. I will definitely have to do something about that. Oh, let's claim all of that. And I guess we have access to the hard mode, so we're probably gonna go through all of the hard modes. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that's cool, thank you. Okay, I can see that here is the hard mode. Surprise mode, oh. Let's see that. The music is so crazy. So good. Oh my god. What was that? That was like not even the ultimate, it was like 12 okay. Attack from Leilani. This was absolutely crazy. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. Oh, great to hear that you're in. And now I have access to this mode. Why not doing that? My god, this song is so good. I know that I'm playing this like on repeat, but it's so good. But also this paper currents impromptu is crazy.
Huh? This wasn't an exercise?
I mean, there wasn't too many of these fights, so we can, I think, go through all of that.
Dental checkup.
Especially that these battles are pretty quick, so yeah. Doom.
Overclock restrict magnetic field deployed.
Relax.
Oh, right, right.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Interacting with polymer. Repolymerizing.
All of these battles just finishing after the first
Naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
round. That is cool. Yeah, but later on, to buy out the shop, you should just do the last fights on and are those over and over again. Okay, maybe that's what I'm gonna do later, but oh, wait. I need to go here yet.
Dental checkup.
Magnetic field deployed. Overclock restrictions lifted.
Easy lah. Oh, I get it completely. Copy that. Lily. Perfect shot.
But honestly, it's quite funny that the twins are so overpowered here that every battle actually finish in one round. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit longer, I guess. That was more difficult, so yeah.
Burton, are you alright?
We're fine.
I hate
those
Don't let...
Activating overclock restrictions lifted.
Buff. Let's go with that. Or I have better idea. Or no, it's not a good idea.
Magnetic field overclock.
easy lah. Copy that. Oh, I get it completely. Guys, I really.
Or for some reason this battle will be extremely easy on this mode? Okay, no. Okay, good. Good. I forget about this first phase. Okay.
Have been nullified for your safety.
His condition.
Friendly reminder.
Understood.
Let's see.
Activating autopolymer circulation.
Easy lah. Oh, right.
Magnetic overclock restrictions lifted.
Once again, I think I messed up, but okay.
Time for the curtain call.
Oh yeah, the ultimate. It looks so good. The fact that it's from the first view perspective, it's pretty cool.
We need more. Please allow. Searching for. Initiating protocols.
Oh, I get it. Oh, right. Oh, I get it completely.
No worries. Relax.
Oh, la. Perfect shot.
Please, don't resist.
Repolymerizing. Polymer release function engaged. Repolymerizing.
Okay, he is a little bit more powerful in this. And I should care more about the health of my team. I didn't look at that. Oh, enjoy your dinner. I'm getting kinda hungry too, so that's what I'm gonna do just after the stream. What happened now? I probably should use it in front of this, but okay. Oh yeah, that was satisfying.
Polymer release function engaged. Repolymerizing.
That was cool.
No! We seem to be getting close.
Yay! A perfectly executed exercise!
Haha. Oh, oh my god, I think I did just the story mode battle. But I guess I kinda waste a little bit of time, but well. And yeah, in this mode we can have paper hair on, that's cool. So let's see how it's gonna be with the paper hair on the team.
Concentrate and visualize.
Crickets and fireworks! Thunder to me!
Yeah, the first phase is pretty easy, I would say. Let's see what's gonna happen in that phase with... Ah! Ah! Aha! This is what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm.
This wasn't
How the hell they even let Paper Heron beat this game? Did you see that? I have no further questions. Let's say we kinda regain some time that we wasted.
Dental checkup.
That was interesting.
and copy that. Easy lah. I get it completely.
通幽的微，墨韵虚无。
Crickets and fireworks! Thunder Talisman, scientific version!
I can't even say what I'm seeing. That's so crazy. But well, we definitely did that under the 12. Okay, and that was all of that, I guess. And now, how to... Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. And now I guess we're going for the clear drops. I kinda forget about this battle. But okay, let's see how this battle gonna be like with this team.
通幽的微，墨韵虚无。
Crickets and fireworks!
Things don't resist.
So brutal. That hurt, you know.
Okay, we don't even need Paper Heron to be in this battle. I get it, I get it. So that should be not that long. Okay, now we have twins, but twins are overpowered as well, so it's not a big difference. The only thing is that I still don't understand how to use this character.
Thunder Talisman, scientific version!
Polymer release function engaged. Repolymerizing.
Okay. 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 Game, if you don't want me to spend too much time on playing this game, just tell me. That is quite interesting.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Because I can understand that my Paper Heron is overpowered, but why the hell twins are too? No idea.
Let me think on it. And that's that.
Crickets and fireworks!
That's how a fight should look like outside endgame. Okay.
是好还。
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
Prepare to engage. Overclock magnetic field deployed.
Easy 啦，copy
Okay, that should be more difficult. Whoa! I'm sorry, I misclicked. Oh! And I go back and the battle is over. Focused flashback. I don't think I familiar with that name.
Dental checkup. No worries.
Crickets and fireworks! Thunder Talisman, scientific version!
Thank you for your cooperation.
Polymer release function engaged. Interacting with polymer. This combat will be recorded for statistical.
Oh, I will definitely look at that. Is that gonna be the last battle? I kinda lost counting, but okay.
Magnetic field deployed. Easy that. Oh, I get it completely.
You have meta teams and can do 10 rounds. Oh, that's pretty cool. That has to be a pretty big challenge, I guess.
Interacting with polymer.
I know someone who would love this. I will check that. I would like to show it on screen, but I'm not sure if I know how to do that, so let me first do all of these things and then I'm gonna check that, because I'm so curious. Okay, are we gather all? We gather all, I think. So let's go to this thing. And what I can buy? What is that even? I would buy Gluttony. The Art of Atoms. I guess I should buy this. As it's limitless. What is that? Consume free material buttons to open and receive one artificate. Oh, 6-star characters. Let's buy this. And now I have not enough things to buy. What is that? Ah, these are okay. I get it. What is that? A magnetic medium with a recorded memory. Expert for words has been added to mood switch. Okay, I can buy that. I don't have batteries for the camera portrait. I don't know, I understand, but okay. And can I go even back and do this? No, I cannot. Or I can. I mean, I can do it over and over again, so I guess I'm gonna buy all of these things later, I guess. So I don't know, for now will just buy these limited things, because why not? Oh. Aha, okay, so I need to buy battery with a real money. Okay, at least I know. That sucked, but okay. I buy a little bit of everything, and then off stream I guess I'm gonna try to get more of that to buy everything. I'm not sure. But okay, I guess it's almost the end because we got more. I don't know. Let's just buy something. And yeah. Okay, the rest of it I'm gonna probably do outside of the stream, I guess. And what are this? Focus. Oh, this is focused flashback. Okay. Whoa, and what I clicked. What? I missed click, but I guess I missed click into something I need to do. Oh. What is that? Oh. Oh. Okay. This is the whole second part of the collab. Okay, but I guess it's like the battles, right? So I get that I probably can do it off stream, because if that's gonna be just some battles, then yeah, you can let me know. But where that was? It was here? Yeah. What is that? Investigate the bizarre events behind the rumors and stuff, the clues. We offer gold and glory the most. What is that? Oh, okay, so I guess all of that are just some things. Okay. All of that are the things I can do later. Boss fight, and this is this thing that you were talking to me about. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do all of that in my free time. I have 4 days to do that, so cool. The most important thing is that we beat the story. So what I guess we gonna gather all of the clear drops that we can, and that also mean we gonna real quickly go and probably do that. And we're gonna finish the stream with some summons, I guess. And then we're gonna meet in the next livestream. I'm not sure when yet, but we're gonna go back to the chapter 6. And I have to admit that was my first event and I enjoyed that. I'm gonna be now hyped to more events. Oh my god. I never see Leilani with this white outfit. I opened Discord on my phone, and that's so cool. I saw the yellow one, but I never saw this white one. That's so cool. Thank you for sending me this. I'm definitely hyped. And I'm so glad that she even is there. That's so cool. Thank you once again. Oh, okay, let's clear everything. Day 3. Why not? Let's go through this. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh yeah, the old book. I'm not reading all of that out loud because I guess you do it yourself probably, and it's, you know, like not really connected to what we did. But we're gonna gather all the clear drops. Who's that Arcanist? She can walk on the walls and rooftops as steadily as she can on the ground, but she only does so when necessary. Who is that? Lucy, Melania, Liang Yue. I would said Melania. No, Liang Yue, no. Lucy? Lucy with the parkour model installed. I like how they troll me here. And what is... Oh, we're gonna whack a rob. Oh, this is so much easier on the phone than on PC. You can basically play with 2 hands on your phone, and now you have so spam with the mouse. Okay, not that bad, not that bad. Claim all of that. Okay, and mail. Great. I will check all of that in my free time, and okay, the only thing I can do is gather this, this, and this. And okay, how many? I mean, there will be at least a few Anilocks that we can buy. How many? 4, okay, not that much, but always something, right? There is always something. And if there are someone in the crew, maybe? Oh!
Welcome to the Tombstone Museum.
And now we are probably able to buy 1 more. And if there is anything more? And yeah, I have X.
It's so nice to meet you.
I will
I've been waiting
definitely
for so long.
use it more often now when I know that I really enjoy this character. And the Mesmer I also have. I know that I got Mesmer, but I didn't remember if I had X. And now I know that I got. Okay, so let's go once again to the bank real quick. And okay, we have like... what, 5 Anilex? I mean, it's not much, but... who knows, maybe we're gonna get something interesting. Better something than nothing, right? Wow, we are starting pretty well. Yay, Leilani! I'm already happy.
Welcome me to your place.
Save for 347. I'm gonna save it after this one. I want to do some summons at stream at least once. But yeah, I'm gonna save after that.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna save because I already get the twins, so I'm gonna save. But yeah, I wanted to do some summons at the end of the event.
Hi, I'm
Okay, we got absolutely nothing here. I mean, not counting the Leilani. Okay, so maybe we didn't get too much from that, but at least let's say we finish the event pretty well with that wave. And yeah, I'm gonna say for 3.7 I know that there is some hype about that, so we're gonna see. But yeah, everything in this event I'm gonna do in my spare time, because I guess it's just fight. And now I'm gonna eat some dinner. So yeah, have a great day. Thank you for being here with me. I had so much fun. It was my first event and that was cool. That was really cool. So I'm look forward to the more things. So yeah. And yeah, in the next chapter we're gonna be back with the chapter 6. Who knows, maybe we're gonna even finish it. I will let you know on Discord when we're gonna do the live stream. But yeah, thank you everyone, until the next time. Bye bye.